Okay, here we go. Promised everybody I would come and do an all signs video. I'm going to start with Aries. I'm going to just take a break here for 1 second. Hi, Jojo. What's going on? Okay, let's see here. All right, so let's talk about Aries. And so we're going to do general messages, and then career, and then love. So let's just see how it goes. I got way too many layers on. I was working all this morning, and so then I thought, well, dang it, I better do this. So here we go. Where are we at? 228 for Aries. Okay, Aries. Spirits, angels, guides, and let me tap in today with this. For Aries, sign of Aries, angels, thank you so much for helping me out all the time. So last night when I was sleeping, I did get a message, and I had my notebook over by my bed, but I didn't have a pen. So I walked over to here and I wrote it on this clipboard thing where I have my, where I keep track of the time for you guys. And the message was less is more. Less is more. I wonder what that means. So I thought I would just sit on it for a while. Maybe I'll mention it to you guys. Maybe you guys have an opinion on what it means. Aries. Let's see what's going on with Aries for general. Okay, so it looks like you're maybe just saying goodbye to something. You're accepting something as is. Like you're not fighting anymore with whatever is going on. You're just coming to the realization that it's happening and there's nothing. You're working on your own stability. You're working on your money. I think you're loving yourself, realizing your own value, which is a great way to let go, right? Yeah, you're getting clear on things in this energy. Queen of Pentacles. She's kind of like the mother, Earth Mother, right? So you're getting clear about what you want to do, where you've had confusion before. So as far as your work goes, I feel like you're letting go of something. Maybe you're going to work for yourself is what I feel like. Tell me, how is that going to work out for Aries, working for themselves? How is this new? I feel like you're kind of maybe starting a new business or something. Maybe you got some kind of really cool idea. I think it's a shocker. Like it kind of happens pretty fast. But at the same time, like, I feel like Spirit is trying to say, like, make plans. You know, you have to have a good plan for it to work out. So I kind of feel like that is, that's important, right? So let's see for, so that's what your general message is about your career. Yeah, so how's this career going for him? I feel like it's going to change your life. I do. I think it's going to be very successful. And I think you're going to feel free, like maybe in the past you didn't. I see an 8-8 here, so I'm wondering, like, this might have something to do with this Lionsgate, like pushing you through. There's another one, 3 of them now, 888. So definitely good news for you, Aries. I feel like whatever you're doing for work, I feel like maybe some of you could be moving as well. You know, maybe you're just kind of like, maybe this new job is requiring you to move, but I do see movement and I do see you going for it. Tell me what's on the other side of this job. Oh, passion. Yeah. It's new beginning, doing something you really dig doing. I feel like it's going to be a good move, no matter what it is, whether it's movement to a new job or movement, you know, to a new town. Maybe you have to move, period. Right? So, tell me what's happening. Here's another damn 8. How about that? We have 4 8s here. This is also, it's talking about spirit doing it. So definitely got something with probably with the portal that's open right now. Like maybe you're getting the idea about it during the Lionsgate or something. But I do feel like it's telling me that you have a lot of support. So that's lucky. Tell me what's happening. Let me get another deck. Tell me what's happening for Aries in love. Tell me what's going on with their love life. Let's check on Aries that are happily married. Aries that are happily married. Tell me about that. Happily married Aries. What's going on? Yeah, you're grateful. You're living in the moment. You're happy. You're good. Your family is happy and stable. You're committed. Tell me about complicated lovers. What's going on with the complicated lovers? Well, it's based on passion. I see complicated love also being like a reflection, right? So mirroring behavior. I do feel like okay. I feel like this relationship, this complicated one, it looks like it was like being formed on a solid foundation. I feel like there's divine energy here, like there's a divine feminine energy here. So I don't know if it's you or another person, but there is also a separation and isolating, right? So what's the outcome for these two in this complicated relationship? Closed off, guarded, lack, resistance. And the end of the day, what's the most likely outcome for these guys? Okay. I just feel like it's a cycle. I don't know that it's gonna change, but I do feel like what is changing is someone's belief system. Tell me more about that. What's changing in this belief system? Okay. Yeah. I feel like there's an awakening happening here. And also the karma card. So balance is coming in. Yeah. Okay. And a breakthrough. So honestly, there's an ego death here. And it's the divine masculine. The divine masculine is going through an ego death, leaving their comfort zone, leaving that, like that stubbornness, the pride, the vanity. And it's going to be unexpected, but I think, honestly, you have a divine feminine and masculine in this thing. So I feel like it's going to work out, the complicated one. I feel like it is going to be working out. The people who are happily married, I mean, you're just living in the present. You love your home. All the shit cycles have ended. Like you're on just like cruise mode, it looks like. That's good. Tell me about new love. Hi, Tina. Hi, Erica. I was reading it. How's it going? I just did the sacral reading a minute ago. It was just really short one. And so it is there for your viewing pleasure anytime you like. Okay, so love coming, new love coming. So I think honestly for the new love, it's talking about an apology coming in or forgiveness. Maybe that's something that needs to happen in order for you to receive new love, right? Because the first card is confusion, then apology and forgiveness, and then being open to receive. I also feel it's got something to do with alchemy and expressing your truth. So there could be someone coming from the past, that you already know, to apologize. They've changed. Yeah, transformation. And it is a soul friend and it is a soul tie, and there is a reunion here. So that's what I see. Good job. Good job. I think you sent me a picture of your fingernails. They looked great. I think that's a great idea. So for the new love, you guys, I feel like it's not really new. It's like talking about someone else. Tell me if there's a new love coming in. Let me just get a different deck. Spirit, tell me what's coming in for new love for Aries. Brand new. Like somebody they haven't met yet. High Priest. Wheel of Fortune. King Cups. Two of Wands. There's someone coming in. I think it could be even like marriage status with that High Priest there. The Wheel of Fortune saying like this is something that you had planned. This person coming in. I feel like there's a lot of love here. And I feel like they're choosing you. Tell me how Aries will know this person. Oh, Ace of Fire. This could be a fire sign. I also feel like, tell me one more. Tell me how they'll recognize this person coming in. Oh, wow. The Emperor. So he could be like a boss. It is something you're manifesting here. It could be a boss. It could be someone who owns their own business. Could be somebody that just simply embodies the Aries vibe, right? So it could be telling me that it's an Aries as well. But what I'm seeing is like Magician, so Virgo and Gemini. The Emperor is Aries. And then of course King of Cups is any water sign. So that's what I got. I do see someone coming in. I think it's legit. I think they might even work into marriage. If not, it's there to teach you something really spiritual and really cool. So go for it. I say go for it. Don't live in fear. Universe drops someone into your lap, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Take them up on it. I really feel like that. Okay, so that's Aries reading. And let's see who's next. Taurus. All right, so tell me, Spirit, what's some general messages for Taurus? Tell me what's generally going on. You pick general messages. Okay. So I feel like, general messages. I feel like there's something that has ended, but it's only leading to something really cool. I do feel like you're a little bit guarded about it, but just stick with what is true. Be true to you, you know. I feel like you've got a lot of people here, you know what I mean? So I just feel like there's a transformation coming. I feel like you go deep inside because it honestly, it confuses you. Like this could be a fight or, you know, something, but you feel like you have to protect yourself and your family. Could be an air sign, but I think what it's teaching you is your stability, honestly, and about leading with love. So I do feel like there's a lot of kid vibe here, kids vibe. So if you have children or something, this could be something about them. Something's changing, you know? I mean, maybe they're moving away. Maybe you're having to let them go. You know what I mean? Like it's time for college almost. Maybe there's kids that are leaving for college and it's really deeply wounding to a parent. It really is. But I feel like, you know, just be honest with yourself about it. Any decisions that you make, like if there is someone bothering your family, because it kind of looks like there could be, like just use your knowing to decide what to do about it. You know what I mean? So let's see what's going on with your career. Career for Taurus. Yeah, it's definitely going somewhere, Taurus. I think you're starting something new. Maybe with another person. You could be traveling too. Traveling for work. But I do feel like you're involved in something that's pretty big. The Chariot is here, right? So it's in alignment with your higher self. I feel like you have a lot of choices. And I see fear here. 3 of Swords. The 4 of Swords. So maybe some of you are healing up from something, you know, maybe healing up and kind of scared to start something new, right? But I do feel like that's turning around, like the sun is here, so like that's like joy and stability and abundance, right? So wherever you're going, I think like there is a little bump in the road here with this. You got 7 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords. So there's a lot of healing here. But I guess the whole point of this would be to, you know, focus on the things you do have. Focus in the present moment. What's happening right this second, right? Because 3 of Swords gives me the feeling all the time that we're stuck there. You know what I mean? Like, no matter what the card. 3 and 4 of Swords. Let's look at them. You see? It's like you're both sitting down at both of those, so you're kind of like at this stagnant place. But I feel like there's this new avenue opening up for you, like maybe a new job, or maybe it's doing something different that you've never done before. It's going to be abundant, and I think you're using your creative juices. I see the Empress, the Justice, the Temperance, the Star at the bottom. So I feel like you're working on it. You're working on what you do want. Whatever this sun is, it's representing something that you're creating. And it started here with this Chariot card. So it could be like that if you're going on a trip or something like that. Or it could be you and another person. Like I see the baby in between those 2 people. So that's like a creation, you know. And I think it's going to be good. You could be dealing with, well, there's you with the Empress. You could be dealing with a Libra. But I feel like whatever's happening here, you're seeing the justice, right? You're rising into this Empress energy here, and you're seeing the justice. So what happens is you transmute the energy, you change the energy that you've been feeling. This confusion, this 3 of Swords, this 4 of Swords, it's like healing up. This is all changing. And it's due to like riding in that Empress energy. It's due to the Chariot movement, you know, the creating thing. So whatever you're working on, like it's new. It's like a new path. And it's something that you start kind of while you're healing up from something that hurt you. Like maybe it's just a hobby or something, but it brings sunlight into your life, and then like this empress energy, like, oh my god, I can create anything. And then the justice card, you're able to let go of whatever that was, and then start focusing on, you're focusing on the sun and the star. The star is about your wish fulfillment. you know you're focusing on something. I feel like you're blowing out the candle to whatever's hurting you here with this 5 of Cups. It's like acceptance, right? So that's what I see for your career. I feel like there's a new career, and it looks pretty exciting. Let's ask about love. First, Taurus lovers that have a great relationship. Thanks for coming, you guys. Thanks for hitting the like button, subscribing, all that stuff. Appreciate you. Tell me about love for Taurus. This is happy lovers. Okay. They are loving themselves. You guys that have good relationships, self-care, and then spirit messages, and then the Ace of Air, which is truth, which is speaking your truth. You're able to. Yeah, I feel like you see justice, you see balance, and I feel like also maybe some of you are going into awakening with your person that you're happy with. Let's ask about complicated relationship spirit for Taurus. Tell me about those. Okay. You're being assisted by spirit, guys. There's a lot of attraction here. I feel like there's like new beginnings too. It's real fiery. It's also very grounded. I feel like the two of you are growing a lot together over the summer. I think you think about each other a lot and want a new beginning, but there's cycles that need to be completed, and then that's when you're coming into the present, noticing your abundance, being able to commit. So honestly, even the hard relationship looks great. I see it. I mean, there's a lot of changes going on within the two of you. I feel like you're both ready for commitment. You're both focusing on gratitude. Tell me about brand new love. Brand new love for people who don't have anyone on their mind. They're not waiting. Tell me what's going on in their beautiful lives, Spirit. So it looks like you have a lot of decisions to make. I feel like you're stuck in some kind of fragmentation, like what you want is a new opportunity, and there's one coming. Could be around Mercury retrograde, which is in just a couple weeks. I think it's the 24th. So I think what's happening is the way you feel about yourself is changing. I feel like you have been in this cycle of sabotaging yourself, like, but I feel like there's a new beginning here, and it's about understanding your own self-worth, and I feel like there's a lot of growth coming for you. I also feel like there's harmony coming in, so I feel like you're working kind of on yourself. Spirit, tell me how these guys will know who this new love is. Okay, well, I think they're coming in fast. There could be 2 people. Yeah, because I feel like you have to make a choice between 2 people. Oh my god, that airplane show. Crazy loud. Yeah. I think you're gonna have a choice, and I think the way you're gonna know who this person is that they're healed. Like, they're not fucked up. They are in this place where they just see their life as perfect, you know? Like even the bad stuff, they understand it, right? Let's see. Yeah, so I think maybe there's going to be like text messages or phone calls or something small. And you're not quite sure, maybe. But dude, this is a 4 of Wands, so it's stable, happy. This is a good relationship coming in. They're going to go slow. I think this person's going to shock you, but they really, really love you. And it is a 4 of Wands. So happy, stable commitment. So all you guys who are looking for new love, it is coming. And I think you have a choice between two. And the way you'll know the right one is the right one is healed. Okay? They're not like sitting there being guarded and all fucked up. They're great. They accept their life, their path. They're happy about it. I think you guys like are energetically matched. All right. So let's see who's next. Hi. Thanks. Welcome back, Tim. I love it when you guys come online. It's nice to see you. 2654. Okay, Gemini. Let's ask for Gemini for general messages for Gemini. What do you want to tell Gemini today, Spirit? What do they need to know? What does Gemini need to know? Spirit, thank you so much. Tell me. Oops. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so, wow. Your general message is almost all major arcanas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6 are major. All right. So your general message is you're going to be called to like go down a new path. You're starting down a new path. And it is in alignment with your soul because the Chariot is here, right? So maybe you're going to be traveling or going somewhere. I think you are following your soul. You know, you're not like mind fucking yourself about it or anything. But then while you're on this journey with the Chariot, you get an offer. It is the Lovers. So could be a Virgo, could be a Leo, could be a Cancer, could be an Aries, or somewhere in their chart, right? Or it could be anybody. But I kind of feel like this person comes in and they're a very thoughtful person and they see you as strong. So that's what I see for your general message. Tell me about their career, Spirit. What's going on with their career? Okay, I feel like you just don't know. I feel like you don't know what to do about your career. You're kind of not happy with what you're doing and you want to make a change. You do, but you're kind of scared. And Spirit says, focus on the sun. Focus on what do you love? Here's what they want you to focus on. What do you love? What makes you feel happy? What makes you feel loved? Focus on that. Where is it going to lead them? Where are they leading? Where are they going with this Sun card? Okay. Well, Spirit's leading you there. I feel like there's some people with you. 3 of Cups. It is a 10 of Pentacles. Wow. You have 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups right here. With this new career path. Spirit's the one guiding you there. There could be a couple other people together coming in to take you to this 10 of Pentacles. But it's going to bring you like so much freedom and happiness in your home. I just feel like in its spirit, look at the bottom of the deck even. So maybe you're moving. But at the very minimum, what you're doing is transforming. You're leaving go of old ideas, things like that. Because I feel like up here, when we're talking about career, I see you like just not happy with your life. You know, you're like, I don't really know. I'm doing this, you know, but you want it to change, and you want it to change really fast. And it's going to. It is. You're manifesting it. It's going to be good, you guys. It's bringing in 10 of Pentacles and also 4 of Wands. So stability into your house. So I feel like the thing is like to kind of get out of this. Tell me how. 4 Cups. Tell me how they get out of that. Okay. You just, it's about something that happened. That's what's making you think so hard. Right? Spirit wants you out of that energy. The Spirit says, get in the boat. You need to get out of this energy. Where are you taking them? Where are you taking them? You don't see it coming. So Knight of Cups. So maybe a new job offer. Right? Cups is usually about love, but it could, in this instant, could also mean like, hey, who's here? Is that just the wind? I don't think anybody's here, but I hear the door like creaking back, but it must be the wind. That's freaky. Okay, so maybe a new job offer. Tell me more about this King Cups. I mean, this Knight of Cups. Yeah. So, yeah, it's taking you into a brand new timeline. So if you get this, I feel like it's an offer of work because I'm asking about career. It is something that you're really going to enjoy. It's something that brings stability into your family, and your life is brand new, and it's your higher self leading you there, right? So when we saw that 6 of Swords, that's no joke. Hey, you guys, I'm going to go shut that door because it's driving me crazy. It sounds like there's ghosts in here or something. I'm sure it's the wind. Okay. Are you scared, Jonas? Is that why you're here? I think that wind freaks out my dog. He's been down here laying at my feet. Okay, so career. So the career, I mean, you're getting a new career. And it's going to be good, too. So it doesn't tell me what it's doing. It just says you're walking into a new timeline with it. And your higher self is guiding you there. So I'm wondering if it's talking about like using your third eye for a living, like that's how you're going to make your money. Or if it's your third eye just guiding you there. But I also feel like maybe you're going to get paid to read tarot. I'm definitely working on it, but maybe you're really doing it, Gemini, because I see it bringing a lot of happiness and stability. So let's ask about love. Let's ask about the people, Geminis, who are happily in love. Tell me how they're doing. Tell me what's going on with them. I never read for them, and it doesn't seem fair. You're stable, you're in harmony, go with the flow. This is where you're supposed to be. This is where Spirit wants you to be. There's still a lot of growth, and I think you guys grow each other. You know what I mean? Yeah. Lots of self-love going on here with this relationship. I think that's what it needs, right? And I also think you're in contact with Spirit here with the messages card, right? Maybe you're having dreams. You live in the present. That came out before for the happily together couple, right? So yay, I'm glad I need to keep that in here, don't I? Love, complicated. Tell me what's going on with the complicated Geminis. Okay. Okay, so you guys are like starting something new. I feel like you are committed or want to commit, right? Could be dealing with a Leo, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. I feel like what you're doing is you're thinking of the old days. Maybe you were with someone, had a family, home, commitment, and that's where your happiness was, and you want a new beginning and you regret what happened. Maybe it was about money. Maybe you guys couldn't get along about money. So Spirit wants you to know the reason that this person was in your life was for inner child wounding. I do feel like some of you are guarded. Maybe both of you in this situation are. Probably both people healing inner child wounds. These could be deep wounds too, like going all the way back to your family life when you were a child, you know, the way your parents treated you or something. But what's happening is, I feel like it doesn't look as bad as some of them do, you know, but I feel like what's happening is like your higher self is being activated, both people. So what's going to happen with these two? What's going to happen with these two? Okay, there could be a new beginning. It starts by being honest with one another. There's a lot of chemistry, passion, attraction. Twin flame is right here as well. So whatever's going on with you two, if you're twin flames, I mean, I feel like you guys are healing one another. I think there's a lot of regret, you know, for the way you behaved or they behaved or whatever. But don't forget, like, everything happens for a reason, right? So you just can't beat yourself up, and you can't just sit around and wait. You got to keep moving on down the road, right? So no matter what's happening with this relationship, it looks like there was a breakup and there's regret on both sides. But I do see a new beginning coming out, you know? Like you guys might even meet each other at a party, like that you don't know the other one's going to. You just end up there at the same time. Wouldn't that be a twin flame thing? You know, this weird, you don't expect it and there they are. And then that chemistry reignites and you have passion again. Third eye's activated, twin flame. So could be running into a twin flame here pretty soon. Let's see about single Geminis with no options. No one waiting for them. They're not waiting for anyone. Tell me what's happening for Geminis with no options. There's someone watching you. Could be a Scorpio with the Pluto card. Okay. Make sure that you're doing this, right? Make sure that you're doing this because self-worth and receive and open. So I feel like you have to, there's a transformation happening for you. The way you see yourself. And then spirit comes in. Are you open to receive? That's what they're asking me in this spread. Like there's decisions to be made. Are you stuck in the past or are you ready to move forward? Like that's kind of what they're saying. Like it kind of, the outcome depends on whether you're open to receive or not. So let's just say they are open to receive. They're loving themselves and they have gone through a transformation. Spirit, tell me what is coming for them next. The next person coming in. There's that decision again. It's your wish fulfillment. Okay. There's an apology coming in. And I think you're going to forgive this person. There's a new beginning. And divine timing. Wow. That almost seemed like a longer version of that middle one, huh? Like the twin flame one. Everything they were telling me like kind of goes with that. So I don't know. I think there's, you know, let's go back to that other one. I don't think they were done. I'll switch decks. I think there's your twin flame is whoever that's applicable to. It's divine timing coming. I feel like this divine masculine watches you, has watched your transformation, and it's healed them. And I feel like they're getting courage, probably because of Jupiter, but they're coming forward. And I think they have worked on their their shadow, their ego, right? And so it's time. I think they're coming in with an apology, or, you know, asking for forgiveness. I think they've changed a lot. They had a, yeah, they've been shifted onto their north node, and so their path is clear to them, right? So I'm going to ask this other deck because I feel like that wasn't ready to be done. That other one with the complicated twin flamer, right? So your twin flame's coming back, whoever that's for. In divine timing. So Spirit is saying, like, trust that. Okay, so tell me about brand new love for Gemini. Geminis that don't have a twin flame. Geminis that don't have anyone. Yeah, the world. You're stepping into a whole brand new world. The world card. Could be Aries, could be Scorpio. And then here's the manifest card telling me that you are manifesting a King of Wands. So fire sign. You want someone that you're attracted to. You want someone who has evolved. You want someone that's going to build with you. I think you want someone who's going to speak their truth too. So I think you want someone who's balanced, and that's what's coming in. I do see, who is this? I know it's a divine. It's the Empress. So tell me what the outcome is going to be for these guys, for Gemini. Well, you're going to surrender. You're just going to surrender. I think you're manifesting, and I think you have something in mind, yeah. What you want is 10 Pentacles. That's what you're getting. Could be dealing with a Virgo. Wow. The Lovers is here too. So you do have a choice. Could be exciting. There could be a lot of fun messages. I feel like it feels good. Like it aligns your chakras. You can feel it. The whole thing feels good. You're talking to Spirit about it. And I think it feels so good, you know? It's the Lover's card. So yeah, you have someone coming in and you're ready. You're vibing high. It's telling me you're vibing high. You've changed and you won't settle for less. It's not like you're like looking for money, but you're looking for stability. You're looking for someone who tells the truth. You're looking for someone who has passion just like you, that matches your frequency and creation and passion. And the two of you together, according to this spread, can be 10 Pentacles. So you guys could work together, you could, but more than anything, you vibe together, right? There's a good vibe here. So yeah. So you definitely got someone coming in who's your match. You get to choose whether you want it. I think you're manifesting it. And I think you're also ready. Like I don't see you sitting in the 4 of Cups or anything. Like, oh, I don't know if I might miss that. Nope. Geminis have done some work. Big work this summer. That's what I feel. I feel like you're riding in your own energy with that Lovers coming out. Like you're just ready. You're just like, I know exactly what I want, Spirit. And you have the Lovers twice, like 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Everything looks good for you. Gemini, I love that. Good morning, Dan. Cancer, 4532. Cancer. Let's look at general messages for Cancer. Spirit, give me some general messages for Cancer. What would you like them to know today? What do they need to know? Probably the most important sign for you, Tim. I think the North Node is probably one of the most important placements we have. Okay. General messages. So, Cancer. You're coming out first in your own in your own reading as the Moon card. I feel like there's a lot of emotion here. Something sad. I feel like there's a decision you have to make, but it's really hard. It's a decision to choose yourself, and you are going to make it. I feel like it's about kind of having confidence in yourself and like your dreams, and not living in a nightmare, right? So I feel like you're coming into this Queen of Wands energy, which is like super good. I don't know if you're getting intuitive like messages, or if you're uncovering new gifts that you didn't know you had. That could be too. Tell me more. Yeah, you're going to be very successful in this Queen of Wands energy. Like whatever this Queen of Wands is for you, Cancer, is success. So it's about being confident. It's about knowing your power. It's about loving yourself. It's about knowing who the fuck you are and what you're capable of. I love this Queen of Wands. And that's what brings your success. Look at what's upside down. I find this super interesting. You're done overthinking. You're done. You're done because it's because you found this Queen of Wands energy. Spirit, how did the Queen of Wands get here? How did they, how's this energy here? Where did it come from? Well, you started at the page. You started at the page is what it's telling me. You started after doing something that you love to do. And this girl is excited. You know, she loves her life. Look at how yellow that is. That's all sunshine. That she's throwing that wand up in the air. She's skipping and hopping. I love that card. So when I'm asking, like, how did you get to the Queen of Wands? It shows me the page. Yeah. And so what happened? Something happened. It fucked you up for a while, but you're over it. 5 of Wands in reverse. You've transformed. You know, you decided, I'm tired of this. Look at the first 3 cards that I didn't even show you. Like it's the Moon, it's the 2 of Wands, and it's the 9 of Swords. So I feel like some of you have been in this pretty dark place, pretty emotional, like all the way underneath the water with that Moon card, right? Not able to choose yourself, not even understanding it, but out of nowhere, not really out of nowhere, because the Queen of Wands shows up with success. You've completely turned around the 8 of Swords. You are no longer overthinking anything. You are the Queen of Wands. It started with the page. Beautiful message. You know, the page is the child. It's the bottom. It's like something, you found something, Cancer, that lights up your soul, and it changed everything. Beautiful, beautiful message. Let's see. Tell me about their career. Tell me about their career. Okay, so that's changing too. I feel like you are possibly walking away from it, from your career. You're tired of it. You're tired of something. You're transforming. You're making a logical decision here, King of Swords. So you're being led by Spirit down a new path. Where is it? Where are they going? Lovers? To a choice? To a lover? We're asking about career, Spirit. Six of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Magician. Wow. And then at the bottom of the deck, the 10 Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. Holy fuck. Wow, these are good readings today. It's gotta be this fucking Lionsgate energy, right? There's some big changes with all these retrogrades. Hi, Jess. Hi, Jess. Okay, so Cancer. So something's changing. I feel like you're walking towards something different. Eight of Cups. Usually the Eight of Cups is kind of like in search of your Nine of Cups, which is your wish fulfillment, right? The Eight of Cups is going toward the King of Swords, which is about being like really tapped in. It's about being logical. It's about oh really? Thanks. I used to have about 100 hats. Now I have like 3. I cleaned out my room and I just threw away so much shit. So anyways, I feel like, so you walk on towards some, this is your career and you're being logical. You're thinking about something. Now the Lovers comes out with the 6 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. The Magician, the 10 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. So it could be that wherever you're headed, like whatever this new job is, honestly, it could have something to do with that Page of Wands up top. You know, that general message. Because, I mean, you're doing something you really love. And you're not overthinking it. You're excited. You're successful. And it could have something to do with that Queen of Wands, being confident, right? But what I'm sort of seeing is that, like, even, like, you might meet this lover at work. Isn't that crazy, those planes? Shit, so loud. I hate it. So, tell me why the 6 of Cups is here. Like, I'm feeling like the 6 of Cups, that's where the job offer is coming, or that's who is working with you. Somebody collabing. So whoever's coming in to work with you, I think they might love you. But you guys have everything together. The 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles. And the 6 of Cups, meaning like, well, it could be somebody you already know. It could be somebody from past life that's recognized. I just did one right after the other because I didn't want to put them together. I am doing signs. Joni, I'm on Cancer. And so now we're going to look at love. And I'm going to get these other cards for that. Tell me about love. So you're moving into a career. It's going to be good. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Magician. You're making it happen. Don't forget about that beautiful Queen of Wands energy. You're really, really something. Right. I just feel like you're super powerful right now. Cancer. So own that power, own that confidence, let all that doubt go away and just go down this new passionate path. You are skipping, you are hopping, you are excited. '77, '78. So it would have been like my freshman year. Spirit, tell me about Cancer and Cancers who have a great relationship in their love life. Like they're married, they're happy, tell me what's going on with the happy ones. Happy Cancers, show me what's going on in their love life. Okay, Sun, the family, the home, the commitment. Okay, so some of you could be doing some healing. together. Maybe there was a fight, a little bit of confusion happening here, but it's the reason that it happened was because it was an inner child wounding. Maybe your partner reflected something back to you that hurt you, but it made you realize something about yourself, something about your commitment, maybe something about, I don't know, your dreams, right? Or maybe your childhood, just like, but I feel like you're helping each other grow, and I feel like there's a cycle that is complete. So whatever this inner child wounding is, it's fixed. So your partner helps you with that, which is so beautiful. I love that. Now tell me about complicated lovers. Complicated love. Tell me about what. Give me a message for complicated love for Cancer. Okay, divine masculine. First start out. What about it? Thoughts? Okay. So, complicated one. Maybe you're thinking too much about this divine counterpart of yours. Spirit guides wants to help you. Please be open to receive because they want to tell you something, right? I feel like whatever happened here could have to do about money, contract, and commitment, right? So it could be about money, the money that screwed you guys up. But Spirit is saying, like, if you stay grateful in the present moment, there's a renewal of this spark, and then a celebration and abundance coming in. I feel like you're scared, but I feel like Spirit is like right there helping both of you work through this. We have 8 watchers and 8 likes on here, you guys. 8 Lionsgate. Thank you, Spirit. You love Spirit, don't you? Okay, so I do feel like there's a new beginning here, but I think the thing is that both of you, maybe it doesn't say you're broken up, but I feel like both of you are separately like trying to work on your own self-worth, right? Staying in the present moment, staying grateful, loving yourself, like that thing. That's what's going to bring this thing back together, is you guys just loving on yourselves, and then it leads back, you know what I mean, the other back to you. So tell me about brand new love. This is for the Cancer who don't have a lover. Who don't have a lover. They don't have one in mind. They haven't met this person. Let me get a different deck. I have a feeling I need a different deck for this. Tell me about brand new love for Cancer. Okay, could be the moon is here. Isn't that funny? That came out the first time up there too, with your general message. So the moon is here. There's a new cup of love. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, but I do feel like, why is that here? I think you're emotional about something that you lost. And there is someone coming in, fire sign maybe. Could be a Capricorn, could be a Cancer. Maybe you'll start by getting messages from this person. Like, hi, how you doing? Maybe you'll meet them somewhere where, okay. I feel like you don't know what to do about this. Like you get the message, but you don't know what to do. And you're thinking 10 of Pentacles, but it's moving kind of slow. And then you're sitting here going like, I don't know if I want to invest in this or not. Be honest with yourself. Is this about past shit? You know, that you didn't really find justice in? Because I think this person coming in is good. This new person. It's your wish fulfillment. You're manifesting it, right? But you got something. You got something right here. I'm going to ask Spirit what it is. Why is that here? Why is the Devil and the Four of Swords here? So what it kind of makes me feel like is like you're healing, but it's however you're feeling is almost to the point where it's toxic and you're not able to manifest, you know? Yeah, you're healing. What's the best advice for this particular Cancer spirit? What's the advice about this? How can they get out of it? get out of this shit place. Pick up and move and make a decision that you're ready to let go. You're ready to like step into a new timeline, a new, a new timeline. You are. So I feel like, you know, with anything, it doesn't matter what it is, but when we lose something, when we heal from something, it can become toxic if we hang on too long. You know, it starts to dictate our decisions. You know what I mean? We make decisions based on fear, and instead of like what's best for me, you know, like, yeah, I manifest. Anyway, I feel like this brand new love that's coming in, like if you could ditch that fear, it's good. And it's from spirit. So of course it's good. Like, I'm not saying it's a happily ever after. I mean, it might be, but like, just don't stay stuck so long that you miss an opportunity for growth. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to sit around and wait for someone, because you know, your soul plan knew about the breakup, whatever. So welcome in the new person, welcome in the new lesson, welcome in the new timeline. Okay, let's see who's next here. I was just catching up on you guys' visiting there. 101, no, 102 for Leo. Okay, Leo. Let's look and see what you got for messages. What's the general messages for Leo, Spirit? Tell me general messages for Leo. Angels, spirits, guides, thank you so much for your guidance today. I love you. Ooh, I love that, Leo. Success and 10 of Cups when I split the deck. Yeah, you're not confused anymore. That 7 of Cups was upside down. I'm going to turn it back around. You know how I feel about that. Okay, so let's see. Get general messages for Leo. Tell me what's happening for Leo, Spirit. Give me some general messages. Okay, feel like you're learning balance. Feel like you're being surrounded by Spirit. During this balancing, I feel like you're moving forward on your spiritual journey. I feel like you're getting closer and closer to the light, right? I feel like you're very happy and stable in your own life. Anything else you want to tell them? What's going on? And 10 of Pentacles. So if you don't have 10 of Pentacles, you will. It's coming, right? So let's ask about career. I love that for a general message, don't you? Okay, career. Seems like you're kind of, I don't know. 4 swords, 3 of swords, the wheel. Career. 4 of swords, 3 of swords, the wheel. Leo. So I feel like you've been healing. Maybe some of you are going through, I don't even know, maybe some kind of physical healing here. Possibly even heart problems. I never really see that on this card, but I'm kind of feeling it today. So I don't know if you've been to the doctor recently, but I think you should go. If you haven't, just go for a checkup or whatever, if that resonates with you. The Wheel of Fortune, tell me why that's here, what's on the other side. Things are turning in your favor here. Oh my God, 8 of Swords upside down. Things are starting to clear up. Your mind's starting to clear up. You're actually talking to Spirit. They're showing you something new. Could be dealing with a Virgo. Yeah. So I feel like what you're talking to Spirit about is the way you feel about yourself. You know, I feel like you feel kind of down in the dumps. I feel like you're kind of scared. I feel like you feel a little dissociated from yourself. How come? Why dissociation? because you're getting a new perspective. So if you feel a little wonky, Spirit is trying to give you some time and some space for you to see things from another perspective. That's what the wheel is doing. It's actually showing you things from different angles. So while you're resting, while you're feeling disconnected, while you're feeling sad and like all I want to do is sleep and I don't really have enough money and like all these lack feelings, I feel like that spirit's kind of opening to like show you that's your own higher self. Like, wait a minute, you want to see how I look at it? Tell me how Leo's higher self is seeing the same situation. Let me see. Okay. Wish fulfillment. Your higher self is excited about where you're at. Your heart's exploding. Your soul's heart exploding. Your heart. That's how your soul sees all this negative stuff, because you're about to work through it, right? And I think your soul is excited that you're starting to look at it from a new perspective. And when I said, how does your soul see it? Look, I think you're getting, your soul is excited, and I don't know, you're headed somewhere new with this new cup of love. That's a new beginning. Like maybe the way you see yourself, maybe the way you treat yourself, maybe the way you see your body, maybe the way you understand your soul, you know? That's what I'm feeling. Okay, let's see. That's your general, that's your career. So you're bummed out about your career, but like this is your soul's opportunity here. It's jumping for joy. All right, tell me more about the career. Like, where are they going? Okay, so I feel like once you kind of get through this healing, there's someone coming in offering to work with you. And I think it's about something that you love doing. It sets you like free. 10 of Cups. Yeah, it's something that makes you light up. It's something maybe possibly that you've liked to do since you were a kid. Maybe it's something way off the wall. I'm seeing like, I don't know, are you guys a drummer? Do you drum? Maybe you're doing drumming circles. Maybe you're a horse trainer. Maybe you're whatever it is that lights you up, it excites you. Your whole soul is on fire. Look at you coming out in your own reading, like living up to your own card, the strength card, right? You're kind of like mastering that heart. And it's all because of this hangman. I mean, it's all because you're looking at things differently now. Like before, you're looking at it like, oh, I don't have nothing. Spirit's like, wait the fucking minute. What do you mean you don't have anything? Let me show you. So what I think, someone's going to come in, offer to work with you. You love it. It sets you on fire. Like, it's exciting. And it also brings you back to your own energy, which is the strength card. You realize your strength. You're happy, you know? And then the world card. So I feel like a brand new timeline, you know? Walking into a brand new timeline. One where you're just completely connected with spirit. You don't even make a move without them. Everything that happens is guided by them. Wow. And this is about your career. So definitely tap in to those higher. And then here it is. It is something that you love. It's something that your heart chakra is ignited. This is cool. This is a really beautiful spread. Okay, let's see. So your career, I feel like it's just in the works, and it's going to be, honestly, it's your soul that's guiding you there. And it's higher learning. I mean, some of you could be becoming teachers, like teachers on how to like transmute energy, because I see that happening all over the place. You know, like you're feeling really shitty, but then all of a sudden you turn, 5 of Cups into 10, you know? You're like totally transmuting energy all over the place. It's coming from your heart. It's coming from the tapping into your own soul. This new cycle, the world card that you're here, walking through, it's a spiritual one. Like your path from here is spiritual. You might, even the way you make money has something to do with your spiritual path. Okay. Well, let's ask about love now. Love. Let's ask about Leo, who's in a beautiful, happy, committed relationship. Let's see what's going on in their life. Happy, committed relationship, Leos. Tell me how it's going for those guys. Leo. The first card that came out is Twin Flame. That's too many, y'all. But that is the first card in this deck that popped out. So let's see. Twin Flame, that is stable and balanced and just. I think you guys have worked through a lot of fears together. This is one of those twin flames that work. That's already like in union is what it looks like. They're your wish fulfillment. Something here though, like something's happening here, but it's going to transform. It's like something unexpected happens. It could be like maybe deception, like, or a temptation or something. Somebody's feeling lost. But this is transforming as well. Tell me more. Tell me how it's transforming for Leo. The ego is gone. So, yeah. This is all changing throughout the summer, whoever this is for, whoever this is resonating for. I feel like this person is your wish fulfillment, but I feel like there's something here, like there's a temptation. It feels like a rejection to somebody, and it hurts someone else's ego. They're like, what the fuck? Somebody feels guilty, and then it changes. It transforms both of you. And then I feel like, I don't even think there's a separation. It's just, it looks like maybe just, I don't even know, maybe a misunderstanding, But I do see you both growing a lot over, maybe there's jealousy issues or something like that, I feel like that's changing, and you're both growing. Just be open to receive. If you are split up, I feel like there's a reunion coming, but it doesn't really look like it's a split up situation. It looks like, I don't know. It looks strange, but it's here. It's your wish fulfillment, both of you, I feel like you balance each other out. You do feel connected soul-wise. Yeah, and I feel like both of you are doing a lot of growing over the summer is what I'm seeing. So how about complicated lovers? Complicated lovers. Tell me what's going on with complicated lovers for Leo. It's complicated. Okay, so it's talking about working on yourself, self-care, self-love, and having the courage to change. Having the courage to love yourself, right? Cheap Trick. Oh, I love Cheap Trick. I want you to want me. You guys saw Cheap Trick? I have never saw Cheap Trick, but I wish I would see him. Okay, so basically, the complicated one, I feel like it's changing, but the way it's changing is by self-love, right? So I feel like whatever kind of shit cycle you've been in with this complicated person, it's changing. Like, yeah, there's a new beginning. with Venus here, with an offer. I feel like the two of you, you know, have caused transformations for one another. I think you're healing the inner child, and I think Spirit's also contacting you in your dreams. Like maybe even letting you know that what's faded. Like maybe sometimes, you know, like when there's a breakup in a relationship, it is faded. You know, it's because someone needed to grow, you know. So let's see. How about you guys who don't have any love at all? No love a prospect. Tell me about the new love. Not an old love, a new love. Tell me who they are. Okay, so they could be a fire sign, but they're very sexy and good looking. I think you've been manifesting something like this. You're trying to have someone, trying to find someone who's also tapped in, tuned in, turned on, right? You want someone like that. That's what you're manifesting. Yeah, the Emperor. You want that. And you just put it out there to the Spirit and you're waiting. When are they coming? They're your wish fulfillment. When is this happening? Could be a Libra, could be a Virgo, could be a Taurus, could be an Aries. Tell me how they'll know this person. Tell me how they'll know this person. High Priest and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so I guess you'll know who this lover is when, I don't know, it looks like they could want to marry you. It looks like they see you as their person. They could come in as an emperor. So could be like somebody like you're a boss, or like someone that possesses the Aries vibe with the Emperor. Aries vibe, boy, that couldn't just go about anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, they're very powerful energy. I think there's two sides to the Emperor, you know. There's upright and reversed. But this one's upright. So I feel like this person's coming in. I don't know. It feels like maybe they're offering you, you know, they're offering you stability and like higher level. I think this person is also a tapped in individual. That is what I think that you're manifesting, is you want somebody that's connected in, because you are. You want someone that's vibing with you. And honestly, I mean, you have the High Priest and the High Priestess. So I'm glad I looked at that a little closer, because what that can mean is, like, the way you'll know it is that you're psychically connected. Like, you can, I don't know, read each other's thoughts, finish each other's sentences, that kind of thing. So with that person, when that person comes in, if that's for you, just keep that in mind, you know. It's a pretty special relationship. I think it's going to be good. Oh, wait. Pile. Oh, Jess, I love you. I love that story. That's so cute. I always sing to my grandkids whenever they're sad. I think I did it with my big kids too, but it's been so damn long ago, who knows. Okay, Virgo. 119. Okay, Virgo, let's see what's going on for Virgo. Let's see what your general messages are for Virgo spirit. Yeah. General messages for Virgo. I feel like there are some quick changes coming for you, Virgo. Yeah, some of you have been healing, doing a little healing, doing some resting. Maybe you've been sick. Or maybe it was in preparation for what's to come. I feel like Spirit's kind of guiding you somewhere, Virgo. I feel like it's a new path. I feel like you're being intuitively led there. And you're getting all kinds of messages from Spirit, but I feel like you might not hear them, see them, want them. But it's like a new beginning, so it could be like a new idea, you know? Spirit's asking you to go for it. It's asking you to jump with the Fool card. Like, we know you've been sad and we know you've been healing, but it's time to go. So it's your High Priestess vibe, your third eye, that's making you understand this, but I really feel like there's a strong possibility that you won't pay attention. But then here comes the Eight of Swords, or Eight of Wands again. Tell me what the Eight of Wands is bringing in for, tell me what the Eight of Wands is bringing in for Virgo. What's the Eight of Wands here for? I think this Eight of Wands is to wake you up. Yeah. I feel like it's the Seven of Cups and the Six of Wands. So it's like they're giving you many options to choose from, and every one of them are successful. So you can't choose wrong here. But it has to do with your third eye, and it's on here twice. Whatever this is that's coming is fair. Tell me about the career, Spirit. Tell me what's going on with Virgo's career. Okay, so you might have a new opportunity to work with someone. Like someone might offer you a new job. Yeah, double that message, right? Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. This has Spirit prints all over it, the threes, you know? So Spirit's sending someone in. And, yeah, I feel like you're going to go inside and talk to Spirit about it. Like, well, I don't really know what I should do here. What do you think, higher self, right? So you're having like this really cool visit with your higher self about what you want. And then it all changes. Knight of Swords. Somebody coming in very fast to change things. Could be you. Could be an air sign. But what I see is like growth. I see you going from the Knight of Swords to the King. And what that tells me, like it's coming right after the Hermit. So you got the Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, the Hermit, the Knight of Swords, and the King of Swords. That's a mouthful, huh? What it's saying is that there's some people coming in. Angels dressed with skin is what I like to call them. And they're offering you something. They want to work with you, and you're talking to Spirit about it. And you're saying to Spirit, you know, I don't really know what to do. Well, what's happening in that hermit mode is growth. You're going from the Knight of Swords to the King of Swords. So, Knight of Swords, not thinking before they do anything. They're just rushing, rushing, rushing. King of Swords, thinking, talking to Spirit before making a decision, right? So I feel like you maybe in the past have been the kind to just not think about things and just do what, you know, do what you want to do. And now you're just like something slowed you down and you're not doing it that way anymore. And you're like, you know, I really need to think about this. You know why? Because you're getting energy of the Emperor. The Emperor's coming out. This could be about you owning your own business, buying your own business, taking a leap of faith. You know, it was right here. So I don't know, but I kind of feel like your higher self has some pretty big plans for you that involve money, that involve trust in Spirit, right? That involve a new path. It also involves the Wheel of Fortune, you know, accelerating some kind of, I don't know, disbelief that you have in yourself, Or what's up here, like this Four of Cups or this Four of Swords, like transforming that. Like that doesn't have any room in Emperor's role. I mean, you can't. And you're logically understanding that. Like, well, if I really want to open my own business, which this is what it could mean, then I don't really have time for this. I don't really have time for this. And I don't really have time for confusion, right? I really just don't. I'm going to have to step it up. You're logically coming to that conclusion on your own while you're in the hermit mode talking to spirit about these offers that are coming in. The funny part is the offers are from spirit. And you're like, I don't know. I don't know if I should do this. And then you go into the hermit mode, you know, you're like doing deep meditation, talking to spirit. And then you find it out, like, this is me. This opportunity was me. Like, just do it. Just do it already. It's your higher self going like, man, it's time. It's time for you to feel this. This is what we want to feel now. You want to feel powerful. You want to feel good about yourself. You want to let go of the shit that doesn't serve you anymore. And it's just time to do it. And that's why the Emperor is here. Because there's big changes coming just in you personally, but also in your work, you know? So let's see. Is there any more on career that you want to share with me, Spirit? Okay. All right. So okay. All right. So what's kind of changing here is you're kind of letting go of some kind of idea that you had, like an idea about love, and you're walking away from it. You know, you're just like, that really isn't love, right? And I also feel like, I mean, this could be love for yourself, you know, like the way you feel about yourself. And I feel like you're kind of like looking at things from another perspective, and you're realizing how much your fear has paralyzed you. You're realizing how much your fear has like caused you to be stagnant and not make decisions. You know, like you've been blindfolded. You're just like, you've been stuck in this some kind of energy, right? And so spirit is taking you out of that energy, giving you something new, some kind of clarity, and your soul is actually kind of coming to the surface. And then what's happening next is this, the Queen of Pentacles, Minor Arcana, Empress energy, knowing your value, knowing that you're fine, knowing that you're connected in, right? So I do see a lot of changes and growth for you. I think you're letting go of something really big. It's been toxic for you. It's something that's been on your mind. It's something that you are starting to let go of. You're starting to accept something. And I think this has been a really long process. Um, but you're making decisions, yeah, and then you're manifesting what you really want. So when it's down here and it's telling me, you know, like there's someone coming in and you're gonna rise up and be this emperor, that's what you're manifesting. And I think this emperor energy is probably gonna look different for everybody, you know. Like it does have really high like vibes of you know, owning your own business. I mean, no joke about that. The emperor would be the guy to do that. And I kind of feel like you're just trying to manifest that vibe, or spirit is your higher self, you know, is trying to like get you on the same page. Because whatever happened, I mean, it's just been long enough. Like, it's time for you to move out of that energy because, you know, I mean, like, think about it. Like, we can have something happen. Like, let's say we lost a job, we got fired, or the place closed down, or whatever. And we find ourselves kind of like without a job, and we don't even know what our skills are anymore. We've worked there so long. How do we make a resume? Like all that shit. And I kind of feel like if you stayed in that energy for too long, I mean, it would probably cause you to stagnate completely and not do anything. And that's why Spirit is here going like, no, no, we're not staying here, man. We got other shit to do. Let me show you. Let me show ya. That's clearly your soul leading you, right? And it's leading right to this stability. So I feel like money is going to be okay, is what I feel this is saying. Like, it looks like it's been kind of a rough patch, though, you guys. But I do see, like, this all working out. But you guys are on super big spiritual trip, is what I feel like. Let's check on Virgos with a great relationship. Okay, angel spirits, guides, tell me about Virgos who are happy in love, who have a successful relationship. Tell me what's going on in their life right now, Virgo. Okay, so you guys are starting something new together, it looks like. Maybe you're just going down a new path. Maybe you're becoming clear on something. Wow. You guys could be traveling somewhere. Maybe it's like quickly out of nowhere. Something happens and you're traveling somewhere. Whatever you're doing here, it's going to be good. It's something you want. Maybe you're going to a beach. Maybe you're going to a beach. Whatever this is, it's like a vacation or something, and I feel like there's a transformation here. I feel like you guys, I don't know, maybe you both have some things that you feel guilty about or something, right? But I feel like maybe just like this Ace of Air could be just a really great talk. I feel like you're going on a vacation together or something, by water maybe. Whatever happens here, it's great. I mean, maybe you're celebrating your anniversary too, because I kind of feel like that card is here too. But I feel like whatever happens here, it's really good for the both of you. I see freedom. I see empowerment. This could have to do something with Uranus, so maybe it's unexpected, this trip that you go on. And I think, honestly, whatever's happening, you guys maybe re-fall in love with yourselves and each other. That's what it looks like. Sounds like a fairy tale. Let me ask about, we're still on Virgo, right? Virgo, let's see, complicated, that's who's next. Complicated Virgo, relationship, tell me what's going on in that. Complicated Virgo, let's have messages for complicated relationships for Virgo. Let's see. Okay, complicated. Okay, so it looks like there's a reunion with someone that you're soul tied to. I feel like maybe there was some deception in the past. This is someone that can't stop thinking about you, or you can't stop thinking about them. I feel like they've done a lot of growing through the summer, and there's still a lot of passion, right? And I feel like maybe one of you or both of you were like pretending to be something that you weren't. Like you were almost deceiving the other, right? About something. It could be about the way you believe about things. You know, maybe you were just like at this place where you couldn't share with them how you feel about something important. Like, well, whatever it might be. I guess I don't want to get into politics on here, but like it could be about politics. I was just talking to my daughter about it today. I'm like, oh my God. So, I feel like these complicated ones, I feel like there's just a big change between the two of you. And I think the change is, I think both of you watch each other, but I do feel like both of you are being guided to live in the present moment and to focus on your abundance and gratitude. And that's what's going to bring like the awakening, the epiphany, the the awakening, right? And then look at divine timing and then renewal. Be ready and open to receive. This thing is changing, right? Like, I feel like, honestly, whatever the reason this broke down, well, first of all, I don't think either one of you were honest. Really. Like, I'm not saying about, like, both of you being big fat liars at all. I'm talking about, like, maybe not sharing your whole truth. Like, maybe they said, let me think of an example that's not too controversial. What isn't controversial, though? Well, it doesn't matter. I'll just say the right to choose. Let's say that, right? The right to choose what we want with our own body, you know? The right to choose whether we want a shot. The right to choose whether we keep a child or have an abortion. And maybe one person believes one side and the other person believes the other. Whoever spoke first about it said it to the point maybe where the other person couldn't even bring themselves to talk about it. It was it was just too much. It was too heartfelt. It was too deep, and they just didn't want to go head on collision with you. So they kind of like faked it. You know, they kind of like faked it. Maybe they just, you know, covered over it like it didn't matter to them, but deep down, you know, it did. And so I feel like maybe that's what happened here. Because it looks like deception, but not on like a huge thing. It's like, it's about your beliefs. It's like you didn't come clean about really how you felt about stuff. So let's see what's happening with that, Spirit. Like, I feel like, tell me, clarify this facade card. Like, okay. So maybe just like egoistic, right? Super egoistic. And you reflected something to each other, like you did. You could have even gotten a fight about this thing, but it looks to me like somebody just didn't tell how they really felt, like they were being deceptive, dishonest, whatever. It could even be about something as trivial as eating meat or not eating meat. You know, not eating meat offends people that eat meat. And eating meat can offend people who don't. Like, they don't understand. Either person doesn't understand. You know what I mean? So, like, that's the thing, what I'm saying. Like, let's say, you know, one's a vegetarian, the other one isn't, and the other one broke the rule for themselves because they wanted to fit in. It's something like that. It's something like that. But I do feel like there is a divine timing here, and I feel like there's something here, a truth that needs to be told, or something. You know what I mean? So this could work out or change or whatever, like around October, November, December, or September, October, November, right? Something like that. So let's look at brand new love, people you don't know, somebody you've never met. We don't want no 6 of Cups shit going on here. We want brand new love for Virgo. Brand new love. Who's coming toward Virgo? Tell me who they are. Okay, Tower card. So this could be, who's the Tower? Scorpio. Scorpio, maybe. It's card 16 in the major arcana. Could be 2 8s caught talking about Lionsgate too, right? Tell me more. So maybe it's a Scorpio, but at the very least, it's somebody coming in that you're not expecting. Meet them in an unexpected way, maybe. Yeah. Knight of Cups. So they're coming in and they're offering you some kind of love. you know? This is like, could be somebody younger than you. Temperance is here. Talking about patience. Maybe there's patience needed about this relationship. Could be any fire sign. The King of Wands is here, right? It is somebody who taps in. It's somebody who's sexy and hot and good looking. And they are offering love, right? And they have a lot of powers. I think they could also be some kind of teacher. I don't know. I'm feeling like super strong, like energy from them though. Like King of Wands energy, right? Able to manifest, able to, wow. Not only that, they're stable. OMG, you guys. You have more than one person. Okay, ready? New person. Here's what's happening. You're manifesting shit. You've been transmuting energy like a motherfucker. And you're just manifesting. You know what you want. You're in touch with your third eye. Jesus. That 10,000 cards later. Okay, this is soul friend, and it's what you want. And here's the thing. You have a choice of two people. And you vibrate naturally with both of them. You know, you've got a King of Wands and a King of Pentacles. Both king, queens of both, right? And so I kind of feel like there could be traveling involved as well. This could be fun because you guys are the ones that don't have somebody, right? But you're manifesting love. You're talking to spirit about exactly what you want. You're going to have more than one vibe match here. You're going to have fun. I think you're going to date. I think one of them is someone very special, but it doesn't tell me which one. I do feel like there could be some travel, or you're meeting them while you're traveling. But if you tap into your, your higher self, you'll know right away which one of them is your match. So let's see. Let's look at okay, so we have the Tower. We have the King and Queen of Wands, so any fire sign. Leo's Aries, Sag. And then the Pentacle pair, which is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And then the Chariot is here, which is Cancer. The Devil is here, Capricorn. The Magician is here, which is Gemini and Libra, or Gemini and Virgo. The High Priestess is here, which is, I think, Sagittarius. Wow. So people with wanting, and you're just like here, like, who do I pick? Who do I pick? Just date them both for a while. Just don't, it's all right to date more than one person if you're not committed. You don't have to, do whatever you want. It looks to me like, actually, I think Virgo's got a lot of action coming toward them. Doesn't matter if you're with someone or not. It looks like love is looking good for you guys. Okay, so let's see. We got Libra, of course, is next. And 143.51. 143.51. Let's see. Okay, Spirit, angels, guides. We're talking about Libra now. So let's see what's going on with Libra. For general messages, what do they need to know? What do they need to know right now? What are the messages, general messages? Okay. So it looks like maybe there is some kind of karma that's balancing out, maybe with work. I feel like someone's coming in, possibly maybe like giving you a new opportunity or something. I feel like they see value in you. I feel like, wow. I feel like you've recently gone through some kind of transformation, and you just have this vibe of success and happy, passionate, like you're coming from a place of passion here. And I think, yeah, you've been manifesting change. You want change. I feel like maybe you've just been kind of like in this dark place, and you've been talking to yourself like, oh man, this is so heavy. My human being has such a heavy load. And I really do have wishes. The star card is here. Like, I really do have wishes, Spirit. I do wish for something to change. Could be in your work. I just feel like this is riddled with a lot of like pain and grief. But I do see like this, the Wheel of Fortune here coming in at the bottom of the deck. And then right after that is the Emperor. And then right after that is the Hangman. And then you manifesting a brand new beginning. Super lots of strength. Big changes coming for you guys. Big changes. So that's what I'm feeling like. I feel like things are starting to be made fair. There is some kind of a person or people, I see 3 of them coming in. And I don't know if you're getting offered like a new job or a little side hustle or something, but I feel like something's changing and it's good. And that's your general messages. Let's talk about career, Spirit. Tell me what's going on with Libra and their career. Tell me what's happening with Libra and their career. Okay, something's changing. Okay. Alright. You guys got a lot of really, a lot of sad stuff going on here. But I feel like you're transmuting energy, and you're also transforming. And I mean, you got both in this deck. You've got the Death card as well as the Ten of Swords. So something really major happening to you. I do feel balance coming in. I also see an angelic presence around you. I see while you're walking toward the light, and you're walking toward the King of Cups, which is basically, you know, heart activation. It's a change. It's a change in the way you look at things. It's a change in the way you think about things, everything. Because what I feel like is like whatever it is, I mean, that's a lot of negative cards here. You know, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups. So just like missing opportunities, slowly letting something go, feeling not good enough. Those are the cards that are coming out. And I feel like you kind of have to work through this. You have to choose. You have to choose to look at that differently. You have to choose to reframe that thought. Those thoughts. I'm not enough. Like, I don't know what to do. Right? How am I going to get 10 of Pentacles? I'm confused. How can I make this happen? Right? So, let's see. Let's just keep going. This is about working, Spirit. This is about money. All right. It's telling me that these low vibrations are kind of controlling you and kind of got you stuck. How can they get unstuck, Spirit? Oh my God. All the other shit comes out. Jesus, what happened to you guys, right? A Tower moment. 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords, the Devil. And then you. Remember when I said, how can they get out of this? Well, you have to decide it. You have to decide to take the emotions out of it. You do. You have to make the decision. Does any of this shit serve you at all? Is it doing you any good at all? Any of it? Libra. I mean, 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, the Devil, the 7 of Swords, the Tower, and the 5 of Swords. I mean, you have every fucked up card that there is right here, all in a row. And I think it's fucking up everything, like with work, your balance, your heart chakra. And I do see you walking to the light, like you're trying to make a transformation, you know. And here's the answer how, like, that's a lot of shit cards, but here's the answer. It's the Queen of Swords, and that is you. Be yourself. Be your beautiful Queen of Swords self. No emotions. Nothing. That doesn't serve me to stay in that energy. It doesn't. Okay. So they're cutting out the energy, Spirit. Let's just say they do it. They're going to be their Queen of Swords self, and they're going to cut out the energy. What happens after that? General messages. Yeah, you feel free. You're running, you're skipping, you're jumping, you're hopping. As soon as you let go. As soon as you like, man, I can't live like this anymore. I can't live in my head. I can't live feeling like I've lost everything. I can't live feeling like I have no value. You can't. And I can't either. This is your message, Libra. So the key is to, like, kind of remove the emotions out of it, make a decision, and then it's like you're excited, right? And you're like running and skipping and hopping and jumping. The Wheel of Fortune comes out. Okay, it's time for things to change. Here's all the options. And here's the Emperor energy. You can do this. You can do this with the Emperor energy. You can get the 10 of Pentacles all by yourself. Just by following your passion. Things that make you happy. Things that make you feel like a child. Things that light up your soul. What are they? What are they? Okay. So, it looks to me like, I mean, I don't know. The Emperor could mean like being the boss. It could mean opening your own business. It could mean anything like that, right? But I kind of feel like the whole point is, like, as soon as you decide you've had enough of this energy, all of it, all of that shit that I showed you, as soon as you decide to become your own authentic self, Queen of Swords, and just say, you know what, this doesn't fucking work for me. I don't hang out with people who hurt me. I don't need that shit in my life. You want to talk down to me? You gotta go somewhere else, man. I am the Queen of Swords. Wheel of Fortune loves that shit. All they want to see is one tiny movement. A decision. That's it. I am deciding. I'm done. I'm not doing this shit anymore. I'm changing it. I'm going to do stuff that lights up my soul and see what happens. Well, what's happening is you're just being flooded with options here. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? You have 7 different choices here, and you get to decide. You get to make a reality of the 10 of Pentacles. You're doing it yourself. You are. And it's Spirit's gift to you after all this shit. Like, it's kind of like you see the transformation, and then boom, there it is. I see something coming in, being made fair to you up at the top. There are some people involved, and it is a new opportunity, money-wise. It is. It starts your transformation. You know what I mean? Like you're starting to like tap into this page and Knight of Wands energy, following your passion. You're going to be very successful and happy and complete, you know. Trust me, your soul came here to feel all kinds of things, not just bad. And it looks to me like you got a whole bunch of bad shit here. And your soul is ready to feel something different, something new, something powerful, and something good, right? So, wow, Libra, I love that message for you. Let's ask about Libras who are in a very stable, happy relationship. Tell me what's happening for the stable, happy Libras. Stable, happy Libra. Tell me what's happening with them, Spirit. Thank you so much. All right. So, stable, happy. All right. Here's what's happening for the stable, happy couples. I feel like there could be, for some of you, a separation. You know, maybe you're in a separation, or maybe one's coming. But it's not because this person or because you don't want to be with each other. It's because there's some kind of trigger for some kind of really deep wounding from when you were a child. You know what I mean? We've just been talking about the chakras for the last couple of days, and how your soul talks to you through those chakra systems, you know. So kind of feel like maybe it's something like that, something that's supposed to happen, growth, right? But I feel like while you're in this separation, maybe you're just, I don't know, maybe somebody works far away or something, I don't know. Could be distance for separation too. But I do feel like there's forgiveness, easily forgiving, right? I feel like your higher self is being activated. I also feel like somebody's being put on their north node. And I honestly think when Venus goes direct on the 24th, and then it's got a little shadow period, but I feel like something's changing, really changing between the two of you. Something about, you know, maybe both of your higher selves being activated, both of you putting on, you know, understanding the purpose of your soul and going for it. So let's see. That's for the stable ones. Let's see about complicated. Complicated Libra love. Okay, so you're reflecting each other in order to cause growth. You're reflecting, like, maybe about inner child stuff, right? I feel like there's a lot of growth over the summer, and I feel like strength, empowerment. There might be some kind of distance between the two of you. I do feel like you dream about this person. It could be because they're your twin flame. It's here. I feel like there's some kind of cycle that's completed. And what it has to do with is being honest about who you are, about what you want. So where somebody was closed off before, I don't feel like that's happening. I just, like, this is like all about divine timing here. Of course it is with the twin flame card. So Libra, if you're dealing with a twin flame, definitely this is like a complicated thing. But I feel like you're both growing a lot. I think you both dream about each other, and especially during a timeout, you know, like maybe you're even talking to each other on the 5D, or and you can kind of feel the residual of that meeting in the 5D, you know what I mean? You can feel it, and it makes you feel a little bit better. But I just feel like this, whatever that one first cycle is, it's kind of about reflecting each other. It's about being closed off, letting someone come in, and it's about faking, like not being honest with who you know who you truly are. So you're hiding something, or they are, right? But Spirit is saying, like, trust divine timing. The Mars card is here. So I'm wondering, like, I don't know when that goes direct, but I wonder if Mars has something to do with the dispute, the time out that you guys are taking. You know what I mean? Like, maybe Mars is kind of separating you two. And then when it goes direct, maybe, is divine timing. I'm not sure, but that's kind of what it looks like. Now, let's look at, let me just get rid of some of the, I have so many cards out here. Now I'm going to ask for Libras who don't have anyone in mind. Hey, Erica. Oh, right on. Nice to see you. Back again. Okay, so spirits, angels, guides, tell me about Libra who don't have a lover. They don't have one, and they don't really even have one in mind. They're not waiting for someone. This would be a brand new love. I don't want love that they already know. I want to know the brand new one. Well, you're not going to believe what this is. The Emperor, the Empress, the Two of Cups, and the Magician. Jesus. Can you get any better than that? You're manifesting a soul friend that matches your vibe. You want a divine. This is what's happening. OMG. I don't even want to clarify this. This is so good. This is such a, I can't even believe this. Is there anything, I mean, let's look at the bottom of the deck and see. Okay, so I feel like this relationship is stable. I feel like the person coming in is stable. I feel like they could be a teacher or they're very tapped in. I feel like they're honest and they talk to spirit. They're really good at transmuting energy. And I think they have done it ad nauseum. And so when this person comes in, like it comes in like a tower, like you weren't prepared for it. There it is, the Lovers. This could be somebody that you meet, like, I don't know, in a class or something. Page of Swords. Maybe your kid and their kid is friends. I don't know. But Page of Swords typically is about like investigating. It's about learning. It's about going to school. Learning something new, right? And then here's your card, Libra, with the Justice. Having a new beginning, right? And then there's the Ten of Cups. So this new beginning comes. I see you being really scared of it. You don't know if you should choose it or not. I think you should. You know, I mean, this is so good. I mean, like all this came out, and then here's the Ten of Cups. It's down a ways, right? But they're offering a solid relationship. I think they're experienced. I think, like, experienced in spiritual things. They're a spiritual person. Yeah. What is a part? I know. I feel the same way. I've been single a really long time too. Like, for real. I'm trying to think. I think the last time I lived with someone, you know, like they lived here with me, I think that was 14 years ago. Like, that's how long I've been single. Like, I haven't had any kind of commitment in 14 years. I've been dating myself. Yeah. Well, you probably, I didn't really start down a spiritual path for quite a while. Let's see, we got Scorpio next. Let's see what we're going to ask about Scorpio. Scorpio, general messages, spirits, angels, guide. What time is it? 2:04. 20438. Okay. Scorpio. Well, that's a pretty good stretch, too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think about it too much. I did meet that one guy, you know, but other than him, I haven't really thought about even trying to do something like that. I just really haven't. Scorpio. Scorpio, general messages, spirit. Okay, so it looks like some, let's see, general messages for Scorpio spirit. Okay, it looks like there's some kind of offer coming. And it does look like a romantic offer. It's the Knight of Cups. It could be you even too. So if it's you, it looks like, you know, like you're transmuting energy. I feel like you're doing some deep inner work. The Judgment card is here. And I feel like, honestly, it looks like you're going down some kind of new, path with work, with the Page of Pentacles. So I think you're trusting yourself. I think you have a lot of options, like what you can do for work. I think you're got a lot of talents, right? Tell me more. General messages. Yeah, spirit's moving you. Lots of movement here. You've got not only the Six of Swords, but the Chariot card too. So you're definitely moving, chasing something, following your higher self. The Chariot card does mean alignment. It can mean travel. With both of these together, it could mean a lot of things. It could be like you're moving for work, or you're just going on a trip, you know. Tell me more about Scorpio. What else does Scorpio need to know? You're transforming. You're going through a transformation. I feel like there's been a time where you felt like you weren't enough, or that you didn't have enough. You're letting go of that. That's not the truth, and you know it. And that's what's transforming. That's what you're transforming. It's going to change your life. It is. What's happening next? Oh my God. Transformation again. Who else did I had this for Libra, like 2 separate readings where the death card came out twice. So do you, Scorpio. So I don't know if you're dealing with the Libra in your life or not. But, or if you have both of that in your chart, right? But yeah, what you're walking toward is like heart activation. Like you're walking toward the King of Cups. So leading with love. You're actually choosing to listen to the higher you instead of the lower you. Do you know what I mean? The higher you that knows that your soul knows that you're just live forever and ever and ever, and not the lower you, which is the human part that's scared, that's grieving, that's guarded, that feels like they're not enough, right? You're kind of making a choice here, and you're choosing your higher self is what it looks like to me. And you're not going to give it much thought once you get here. Once you get to here, you're just going to run. You're like, it feels so good, right? So tell me about the career, spirit. What's going on with their career? I think you're bored with it. I think you're bored with whatever you're doing. And yeah, almost to the point of tears. Bored to tears is what I feel like. Okay, so income's something else. I feel like there's something coming in, like Six of Pentacles wise. Like maybe this is something you had planned in your soul path, right? But it does give you hope. It does make you see things different. and 10 of Pentacles. So you're making bank too. What are they doing? What kind of work is this? It's something that your higher self is leading you to with the Ace of Swords or Ace of Wands. Maybe a new idea. I feel like there's some of you who've been healing for a while, and while you were in that healing, I think you got some kind of new epiphany about yourself, about maybe who you are, maybe about love, maybe about where you want to put your energy. So you started making plans. You're making new plans. And the first stop is to just get connected to spirit. Good stop, Scorpio. Good place to go. Yeah, you're talking to spirit. You're like, here's what I really want, man. And so then what? I feel like, honestly, you're manifesting what you want. I feel like while you're kind of making these plans here, wow. Yeah, you have a lot of beautiful stuff coming. 9 of Cups. Spirit's guiding you there. I feel like you're getting very confident here while you're manifesting, while you're talking to spirit, like, here's what I want. Here's where I want to put my energy. Here's what my plan is. And spirit is like, and so it is. 6 of Wands. It's like you're manifesting your wish fulfillment all over the place here. I think whatever you're doing, this could have something to do with another person, right? But it could be some kind of thing that you wanted to do since you were little. 6 of Cups. It's about work, right? It's been your wish fulfillment all along. You know, and I don't know why you're scared to do it. Maybe you didn't think it would work out. Yeah, I feel like you're scared. You're scared to move forward. Because maybe you feel like it won't make enough money. But honestly, this is like, it is for you. You know, whatever you want is for you. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Like that, as spirit creatures, which is what we really are. We're just the spirit creature living inside of a body right now. But as spirit creatures living inside a human body, we have the power to be, to do, to have, to create, to receive, to feel, and to love any way we want, any one we want. You know, we do. And I think, Scorpio, you're just figuring it out. I see a lot of meditating going on here. And what you're meditating on and focusing on is the 10s. Not the shitty 10s, the good 10s, you know? And new beginnings. Your own passion, your own third eye. You're tapped in, man. Look. This is what you're talking to spirit about, you know? And this is what is yours as soon as you've decided. You just have to decide it. That's it. It's one fucking decision. One. So what is it that lights you up? You can have it. That's all. Okay, so let's do Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio. Hello, Rach. How's it doing? How are you doing? I'm on Scorpio, and now we're asking about Scorpios who have a great relationship. I just want to know what's going on with the ones who have a great relationship. How do they function? Tell me that. All right, that was too many. Let me just, you know, let me see. Peeking in. No, let's do any two. Like, I just want, like, a couple cards. Am I shuffling shitty? Spirit's like, no. That's really what I wanted to say. Why do you keep shuffling? Okay. All right. So, what's happening with the Scorpios who have a great relationship? I feel like It's stable. It's harmonious. But something's off. There's maybe a conflict. Maybe somebody triggered the other person, right? I feel like you're getting messages on how to fix this in your dreams, right? I feel like somebody's feeling like they want to separate, or they did separate. Maybe there's something with the communication. There is a pretty hot attraction between you two. And honestly, again, what I'm feeling is like a lot of angelic presence, like spirit guidance, and a new beginning, right? So I feel like there's a lot of communication from spirit about this to both parties. And I mean, you get to choose whether you want to accept those messages, hear them, right? Or, and so does the other person. But honestly, I feel like it's kind of like maybe just like a wake-up call, how lucky you are. You know what I mean? Because of the way, I don't know, the commitment you guys have. I feel like there's a lot of beautiful chemistry as well, and love. It's not just based on something stupid. It's based on real stuff. You know what I mean? So whatever's happening, let's see. I think it's confusing. Okay, someone's being shifted, I feel like. Shifted onto a new journey, a new path. Maybe one or the other, you know. Scorpio, I do kind of see like there's a big shift happening in your life with your career, with what you want. And so, of course, if that's going on, of course, there's going to be some changes in your relationship at home too, you know, because you're going to be feeling better, different, alive, you know, and your person is like, wait a minute, what happened? Right? I don't know. I just feel like you have a lot of angelic presence around you. It looks good. It looks like you have a good relationship. It just looks like there might have been a spat or something. So let me see. Complicated relationships for Scorpio. Let me see about that. Okay. So somebody could be going through the dark night of the soul. And it could have been triggered by the person that we're talking about, the complicated relationship, right? Somebody feels regret about what happened. Maybe one person made the other one feel rejected, or maybe both did. Like maybe both of you did it, right? Spirit is asking to trust in divine timing. There is a new opportunity coming toward you, a new beginning. There's some kind of like alchemy that's being done, like between one or both or something. I think it's about this lack mentality, like feeling like I always am suffering. Why does this always happen to me? Like, why me? Right? And so I don't know if that's you or your person in this complicated relationship, but I feel like you have your guides and your ancestors just like really trying to help you or them work through this lack mentality, because like I said earlier, like we really are these amazing spirit creatures just living inside of a vehicle, you know. And I think what's alchemizing is your whoever feels like they've just suffered their whole life. Like, I've never had a great life. I've fucking been suffering since day one. I've never had anything. I don't have anything to offer anything. You don't know where I've been. Like, have you ever talked to somebody like that who is like an awfulizer? Like, my life has been more awful. I'm pretty sure I've been guilty of it. You know what I mean? But like, I kind of feel like maybe one or both of you are doing that. And I think that's what's being changed. And of course, like, it's honestly about self-love. It could be about like, honestly, I don't know, finding a new hobby or something, like starting to think about other things like, wow, I'm a great poet or whatever, you know. I feel like there's communication going to pick up in between the two of you. And I feel like there's change. I do. I think there's a new beginning. I think there's a union. Maybe by spring, right? So you could, one of you or two of you could feel a little bit closed off. You could feel a little bit guarded. But if you tap into your third eye, you will get clarity. There's a breakthrough coming in this relationship. It's going to change. So let me see. Who else do we have? We have that last category of somebody who doesn't have anybody. What time did Scorpio start? Scorpio started at 2:0438. If you're still here, 2:0438. So now we're asking about Scorpios who don't have someone on the line, someone who's completely single with no one in mind. Let's see. Okay, well, you have some kind of successful relationship coming. It might start with a message. Could be a boss, could be somebody just riding in as an emperor, right? Okay. I think there's some kind of new beginning with this person. It's really good potential. 10 of Pentacles, right? I feel like though, I mean, you're kind of, you don't know. Like, you don't know. You're not sure. So you go inside, talk to spirit. You're making plans to do something. I mean, you're going through your own kind of like realization about maybe what you've been through. Like, and instead of looking at it like a victim, you're not. You're looking at it like, man, I am one lucky son of a bitch for having this life. I'm one lucky guy, one lucky girl. I'm saying guy because I'm looking at the guy. One lucky guy, one lucky girl, you know, to understand. And as soon as you understand that that wasn't something that made you a victim, but it actually made you very powerful and knowledgeable and helpful, right? And so this knowledge that you gain changes your whole life. Your whole timeline is different, and it's meant to be that. It's meant to be. It happened on purpose. Wheel of Fortune. What are you bringing in spirit? What are you bringing in for Scorpio? What's turning around? Show me what's after the wheel. Whoops. Okay, so it's fairness. Like, it's equal give and take. It's happiness and joy and stability. It's spirit involvement. 666. 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, 6 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. This could be somebody that you've known since you were a child. Could be somebody that you've known in a past life. Could be somebody you just had to deal with to meet you right this minute. Maybe they're providing clarity or strength or something. But what I see is you have a really nice offer. Okay, so let's see what it could be like. Aries. Could be Scorpio, Aries, Virgo. I mean, it could be any sign, but that's what is here for Major Arcana. So I do see someone coming in with the 10 of Pentacles. So kind of like looking at it like from here without just trying to read you a story. What I feel like is there's a new opportunity coming in. I mean, it is something that you're led to, but it's also something that you can feel like in your heart. and in your guts. Like it's a soul connection. It's a fire connection, you know. This could be about someone coming riding in as the emperor, which would mean they're very stable. They can manifest anything. You know, it could be like your boss. I also kind of feel like, honestly, I mean, without a story at all, you could have more than one person. You could have like this emperor. You could have someone who's a very deep thinker, like the hermit. You have the king of swords here, someone who's honest and fair, right? So honestly, you could have, and there's also a queen of cups here too. So really, I mean, you could have potentially like 3 or 4 people here to choose from. And I don't think there's any wrong answer, you know? I mean, this reading here is for the ones who don't have any options at all, and they're just manifesting, you know? That's what looks like is coming towards you. Okay, let's see. Who's next? Sagittarius. 2, 2, 6. Okay, Sagittarius. Let's see what's coming in for Sagittarius. General messages. General messages. Spirit, show me for Sagittarius. Okay, Sag. The Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune. The Ace of Cups. The Tower. And the 3 of Cups. Okay, guys, this could be talking about love. It could be talking about starting your own business. Wheel of Fortune. Lucky break. Something that your higher self might be leading you to. I think there could be like a job offer or a love offer coming in. I feel like maybe you might be a little bit scared of it. You don't really know if you want to make a decision. Spirit is saying focus on what you want, focus on what you want, focus on what you want. Don't be indecisive. Tell me about your career. Tell me about the career. So I feel like you're thinking about walking away from a job, maybe some of you. Maybe you're sick of it. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah. I think you've got a lot of angelic presence here, Sagittarius. To lead you in a new direction, I think you're going to do it. There is some kind of fear here about something, but you are getting clarity and also feeling quite secure, I would say, here. Whatever this new opportunity is, I think you're going to do it. There is this one card that tells me, like, are you going to miss it? Sag. You know, like a spirit is like giving you something and like you're like not paying attention. But then the next card that comes in is Ace of Swords. So you might be getting like a huge download about it. And then I think it's about your value. You know, like I think there's something here that you'll have to cut out with the Queen of Swords. It's some kind of lack mentality. It's something. And you do have a lot of spirit creatures around you helping you with this, guiding you, leading you into a new direction. However, this specific 4 of Cups makes me feel like you can't see spirit. I don't like that. Why am I getting that message? Why can't Sag see spirit? Because you're busy not thinking about spirit? You're busy thinking about a love that hurt you? Okay. So basically what it's saying to me is like you're focused on something else. And that's why when this is like, we're asking about your career, you know. And I feel like there are some of you that either just walked away or want to walk away from a job, like you're sick of it, like you're over it. You feel like it doesn't serve you anymore, like it's not growing you as a person, like you're doing the same fucking thing every day and you're tired of it. And spirit is sending you in what you want, like they are. They're like giving you all the tools you need. That judgment card. Here's your soul. Let your soul guide you. Here, let your soul guide you again. Like it's like judgment card and then the fool. Will you just listen to your higher self, please? Like that's what it is. But the very next card out is, man, I don't even think you can hear it. That's kind of what it's saying. You know, it's like you're not even hearing that higher self. But here I have come to save the day. Ace of Swords. You know what this is? Incoming. I mean, this is like spirit giving you the answer. You know? And then comes out the Queen of Pentacles. So, like, once you receive this, you're set. You're on your way. You're on the way. But, like, this Four Cups is in the middle. So, what are you going to do? I just want you to know it's there, Sag, because, I mean, you don't want to not be able to hear spirit. And that's what I'm feeling about it. Okay, so, and it's about your career. Like, they want to just walk you right into the next thing, and you're not hearing them. That scares me a little bit, you know, for you guys. All right, so what are we asking about now? Love. Good love for Sag. Sagittarius with a good relationship. Tell me how it's going. Tell me what's going on. Ooh, little icy. Little icy. The answer would be to stay in gratitude. Stay in the present moment. Because you're thinking about some shit that is making you isolated from your person. Okay, but it's going to work out. It's going to work out. It's a soul tie relationship, right? Just be open to receive. Spirit's got your back here. I just see like the only thing that even needs to happen to whoever is listening to this that's a Sag, that it feels like I'm talking to you. All you really need to do is stay grateful. That's it. It's going to work out just fine. I just want you to know that. It's just like somebody's feeling a little detached and cold right now. I'm not sure why. It doesn't really say, but there's a lot. I think, honestly, no problem going on here. There's a lot of passion, a lot of love. Someone's just a little cold right now, feeling something. What can they do to help each other through this? Remember, and let the awakening happen. Also, like, remember all the good stuff too, remember? Like, that's what was just the, staying in the present, focused on abundance, focus on how much you love them, focus on how they make you feel. Remember what it was like in the beginning. Remember how you made each other feel like young again. And then you'll just go right back to beautiful. That's for all of you who have a great relationship. Somebody looks like they're a little bit disconnected for a minute. Let's see. How about complicated Sag? How about complicated Sagittariuses? What's going on in their complicated life? Well, I feel like there's been a lot of growing going on in the complicated situations. There's a lot of, I feel like there's someone here, some Sagittarius, that's being put onto their North Node path. I think Spirit is showing you what that is. I think ego, pride, vanity has to go. I feel like there's a lot of freedom and a lot of opportunities coming. A lot of growth this summer, a lot of stability. I do feel like there's some shadow stuff that has to work through. It's got to do with the ego. It's got to do with being closed off and having regrets about stuff. You know, what I said, what I did, like don't. Yeah, feeling lack, right? Not being able to be your real self, you know. Maybe there's an apology that is coming or owed for that, for not being your true self. I do feel like there's a new opportunity coming once this fucked up cycle is closed out, right? Because I feel like once you decide, like, that doesn't really serve me, you know, that's not where my future lies, you know, this old ego bullshit that we live in sometimes. It's like that has to, that cycle has to end. And then as soon as you do, of course, here comes the sun. Here comes like new beginnings, like new beginning, new beginning, new beginning, right? Stability, growth, planting new seeds, strength, epiphany. So complicated. That looks pretty good too. Looks like someone's being moved to their North Node. Doesn't surprise me with that. North and South nodes just shifted into another sign. So I think North Node is in Libra now. Okay, Spirit, tell me about, which is the last love? New, brand new, no options. Sagittarius, brand new, no options. No one on the back burner. Tell me about us, Sagittarius. Okay, could be like a karmic coming in, you know? Could be a Virgo. But I feel like they're evening something out for you. It is timing, like divine timing. It is a brand new beginning. It's passionate. Oh. How will they know who this person is, Spirit? Whoops. How will they know who this new person is? How will they recognize them? Show me. Okay, they could be traveling through. Like maybe you meet them on the road, maybe while you're on vacation or something like that. They are kind of like they're going to change your life. The world is here. And 10 of Pentacles, so how are you going to know them? I asked that before, right? Okay, they align you. They make you feel young. And they just heal you with their presence, is what I'm getting. Sagittarius, that looks pretty good. That looks like a good new love. I think, let's see. Capricorn is next. Let me see what time it is. 2:39. Capricorn. Show me general messages for Capricorn. Capricorn. Oh my gosh. messages for Capricorn. Okay. All right. I feel like there's a stable new beginning coming for you. It could be about work, could be about love. I think this is something that you don't see coming, right? Some of you could have a fire sign coming in with love, offering 10 cups of love. It makes you feel emotional and you're not really sure what to do about it. Maybe you feel overwhelmed. But it is very stable. But for some reason, I feel like you have your heart a little blocked off. And there's a need for balance. And that's your general message. Tell me about career. Okay. So you're manifesting holy buckets, career. I think you want your own business. I do. And I think you're going for it. I think you're manifesting it. I think you have the knowledge, the strength, the power to make it happen. Either, like, if it's not about, like, starting your own business, then it's about a bump up at work, right? I also feel like maybe there's someone in your vicinity or coming that is a vibe match for you. Maybe it's somebody that you work together with. It's the King and Queen of Pentacles showing up here in your career. Like, right? So, tell me more about the career. I think that you're not quite sure what to do about this person. Like, because honestly, I don't know. I just get this feeling like you're trying to start something on your own. I don't know if it's like opening a bookstore. I don't know if it's opening up some kind of like, I don't know, maybe you work for the Forest Service. I'm not sure. But I feel like there's someone there that's a vibe match at this job or something. You run into them. And they are a vibe match. They're a good match for you. And you feel it. But you're scared. You're scared. You don't know what to do. You're like, man, why are you scared? What happened? You're scared, but you know what? Okay. Who am I talking to? Capricorn. Okay, so you're scared because, I mean, you're pretty happening all by yourself, Capricorn. Like, honestly, I mean, this person comes in, they're a good fit. They vibe with you. But you are stable all by yourself, Nine of Pentacles. You are. And I think, like, you're thinking, man, am I going to give this up? I mean, because it's perfect, just like it is. Do I really need one more pentacle? Do I? Because I have 9 of them all by myself. I think you're confused. I think you don't know if you want to do this or not. Like, you don't know if you want to, if it's about working, it's like taking on a new partner, right? Do you want to take on a new partner? It looks like you might not. Like, you're like, well, yeah, you vibe with me, but my partner is my higher self. And it guides me everywhere. It guided me to this money tree. it guided me to this stability. It guided me to manifesting everything I want. Like, I don't know that I need a partner. I don't think so. So that's what I see for you, Capricorn. I hope that message worked. I hope that that makes sense to you. Let's so that's about your career. Let's look at your love life, okay? Let's look at Capricorns who are in a marriage, a stable marriage. Like, let's see what's going on with them. Yeah, you have a solid foundation, and if you don't, you're working on it. I think you guys easily forgive each other, are really good about apologizing and forgiving. It's because you live in the present moment and you're grateful. I just want you to know that. I love it when these kind of messages come out. Yeah. I mean, this is a very harmonious relationship. It is stable. I mean, Wheel of Fortune, like you guys make magic together and provide each other strength. I feel like there's an opening coming up, like a chakra opening, right? Because your higher self is trying to come out here too. And I feel like the two of you together kind of, I don't know, you go beyond what everybody else sees as a union. You know, you guys have something really special is what I'm seeing. Transcending everybody else, you know. It's because you let your higher self guide, both of you do. I love this. Whoever's in a stable relationship, Capricorn, good on you. I know, Capricorns are. Let me see. Now we got that's the happy couple. Now tell me about the problematic couple. Tell me the one that's got issues, right? So yeah, there's a lot of feeling like lack. You guys might be broke up. It could be about like putting on a fake ass front for a person, you know. Could be about not believing in yourself, like you don't have enough to offer, something like that, right? Whoever this is going through a dark night of the soul, that's why they're so quiet. Whether it's you or your person, they're feeling a lot of regret, but I think there's going to be something new coming out of it. I feel like they watch you or you watch them. But what's happening here with all this, like, I see it. It's like a whole bunch of ego shit. Like some people call it ego death, right? I'm not sure if I really believe in that tactic, but it's more about like healing stuff that doesn't serve us anymore. It's the fears that keep us held back from moving forward, you know. I feel like there's an awakening happening, and all the time, every single time we have a relationship that's problematic, it's for growth. You know what I mean? That pain makes us grow, and that's what I feel is happening. Could be about inner child healing, right? But it's definitely faded. This is about something that happened as a child, and you know what? It looks to me like it's like something that broke the two of you completely into pieces separately. But that's what you guys did to each other. And Spirit, this card is quite interesting because it's about fate, it's about detours, and it's about divine intervention. So it's very possible that it was your own soul that had it planned. You know, like something had to happen. There was too much fucked up shit going on. You know, maybe just shit beliefs about yourself. You know, and I mean, someone holds the mirror up and you're like, man, oh man, that crap has been going on since I was little. And sometimes just even being aware of that is good, but like seeing what it gave you, where it led you, the blessings, I think it's important to focus on that. Now let's look at new love. New love for Capricorn. New love for Capricorn. Who's coming? Tell me what they look like. Tell me who they are. Tell me how they'll recognize them. Tell me, Spirit. Okay, it's an Empress and a High Priest. It's a divine energy, someone who could be a mother. The High Priestess can mean marriage. It can mean someone who's very spiritual. It could mean somebody that's spiritual enough to identify an Empress. So maybe the two of you are going to do something together. Maybe there's traveling. Maybe you meet them while you're traveling. Okay, so here's a story. I don't know where it's coming from, but I'm just going to say it. Who am I talking to? Capricorn. All right, so it looks to me like maybe you're traveling down the road. Maybe you're going somewhere. Maybe you're on a road trip going somewhere. Maybe it's far. And it's possible that somebody's broke down on the side of the road. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's somebody else. But someone stops to help. And you're not quite sure what to think of this person, right? There's some kind of vibe going on, though. You match vibes. That's what it is. King and Queen of Swords. Maybe you guys hit it off. You have a great conversation. The communication is just beautiful. This person that stops, or the person that you stop to help, like however it works. This is what I'm getting. Spirit, thank you so much for this story. Okay, so traveling along, someone stopped. This is someone who is leading with love. Knight of Cups. Could be someone possibly a little bit younger than you, but I feel like this person sees you as marriage material. Eventually, they choose you, but it starts out like, I don't know. That's what I'm feeling. That's how you're going to know them. They're going to either stop and help you, or you're going to stop and help them. That's fun. And then you guys have this great conversation. Maybe you go to dinner that night. Maybe they're like, man, it's so late. How about I buy you whatever you want? How about I buy you whatever you want? Now that the car's fixed. Now that you're at your destination. Yeah, this is a really beautiful thing. It is aligned, and it is aligned with your soul. Like, this person is meant to come in. They are leading with love, and they do match your vibe. I love that. So that is for Caps, and that was a fun message, Spirit. Thank you. I've never gotten one like that. It just came right in. I see it at the side of the road. Maybe a flat tire. Or maybe a car overheats going up over a hill. I don't know. All right. Aquarius. 253. Okay, Aquarius. Tell me, Spirit, what is coming for Aqua? Tell me the general messages for Aquarius, Spirit. What's going on for Aquarius? General messages. Okay, so I feel like you are looking at things from a different perspective. I think your heart's been activated. I think you're knowing your value. And I think you're finding justice in something very important. Maybe in about a heartbreak, right? You've been thinking about it. You're thinking logically here about it. So you're reassessing something. You're looking at it from many different perspectives. It's about something that hurt you. But now you kind of see the reason. Like, what it gave you. Tell me what it gave them. What did it give them? What's the justice for Aquarius? Yeah, it made you tuned into your third eye. You are connected with your higher self. Holy shit. Look what's coming out here for what is the justice. It's you tapping in. It's you raising your vibration, and it's you realizing who the fuck you are. All feminine energy here. That's what it's making you see. You're tapped in. You're realizing your value. I love this. What's your general message? Tell me what's going on with their careers. So tell me about the career for Aquarius spirit. What's going on? Career for career. God. Okay. It looks like something's changing. 8 of Cups. Pretty quick. Knight of Swords. I feel like there's a new opportunity. You're going for it very fast. This comes in like a tower. Like you're not expecting it. And it changes everything, right? It's something that, honestly, I feel like maybe you knew about it. Maybe you've been waiting for it, right? But it didn't come, and then all of a sudden it's here. I think what you've learned about from this waiting for it is patience, right? Patience, but I feel like what's coming for you is success, big success for Aquarius. Yeah. Alignment, maybe traveling, maybe a vacation coming, maybe your work requires you to travel. Anything else for Aquarius for career? Anything else for Aquarius? Yeah, I think honestly, whatever this is, I think you surrendered long ago to about money. I think honestly, Aquarius, you surrendered a long time ago. You're like, you know what? I trust you, Spirit. You've never let me go hungry before, and I trust you completely. And in comes this new path. Page of Pentacles. It's a whole, you've never done it before. You've never done this particular thing before. So it's up to you what you want to choose. Let your heart lead you. Tap into that heart chakra, you know, but honestly, I feel like, oh shit, look at it's at the bottom of the deck. I was just going to say, like, let your heart lead you, but then the Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, the Fool, and the Judgment card. Like, honestly, this is just telling me Spirit is taking you to this place. I feel like, honestly, there is some kind of message here about maybe a new lover coming in for some of you at the new work that you've never done before. Remember that this is a spirit-led thing. You are aligned while you're going to this new place. I think it's just something you weren't expecting. Like, I think you were expecting something. You're sitting here waiting. But this is not what you expected. It's different. That's what I'm feeling. It's good, too. Definitely look at the bottom of the deck is the 8 of Wands. And then under that is the 2 of Cups. So, could very well have soul bond here involved with this new beginning. You know, it really could. But I think most importantly, I mean, it's definitely what your soul wants to do, you know? So tap into those chakras, that feeling, heart chakra. I think you will get like downloads of information about this, possibly in your dreams or something, you know, but there could be someone special in this change that you're making. Someone, it could very well be a lover, a soul friend. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So let's look at Aquarius with great relationships. What's going on with them? Okay. So I feel like you guys are kind of like loving yourself. I feel like there's been some like guardedness around you. You feel vulnerable, like someone hurt you and you have to protect yourself. That's changing by winter time. So November, December, January, something like that. Like I feel like that, this vulnerable, like I'm scared kind of feeling is going away and it's changing completely. And I feel like you're going to know yourself, your value. And it could very well have something to do with this up here that I was telling you about. This career thing. Like something inside of you is lighting up again. It's like you felt really vulnerable and scared and closed off, and then you don't, you know? Tell me more. Yeah. So fate comes in here to help you make a solid foundation. So this could be saying that like whatever happened to make you vulnerable kind of broke you down, you know, like to the point where maybe you weren't really loving yourself all that much or something, right? But it was built on something not real. It was built, the foundation was false. It wasn't really you. It wasn't your higher self that built the foundation, you know. I feel like it was kind of, I don't know, built on pain is what it seems like to me. And so Spirit comes in and knocks this shit down all the way to the ground so that you can rebuild on a solid structure. So whoever that resonates with, I'm just feeling like there's a big change here in this relationship, this solid, happy relationship. Like I think it's being broke down so that it can be rebuilt on something better, something more solid, something more stable. Because I mean, maybe before it was built on a comfort zone, you know, and then this unexpected storm comes in. Yeah, so it gets knocked down so that you can have a solid one. That's what I see for you, Aquarius. Let's see, who's next? Complicated Aquarius love. Let's see what's going on for them. Complicated Aquarius love. Okay, complicated. All right, so let me see. Okay, so I see complicated love. It's causing dark night of the soul for someone. It's causing someone to really like look at their fears and reevaluate, close the cycle, be done, right? And I think that's what's happening here. I do see like it doesn't say that you guys are not together. It just says that, well, I guess maybe it does, reunion. So I think maybe you're isolating because of whatever this cycle is that's ending for you. This dark night of the soul, this awakening, right? It changes us. It completes karmic cycles. They're over. You realize it. You start loving and nurturing your own self. Start expressing your truth. And then divine timing comes in and a reunion. Wish fulfillment and awakening. And I'm not even kidding. That's really how it is. So like I feel like there's something here talking about, you know, well, it's an awakening of your very own soul, you know. It happens. And I think you maybe have felt very alone in this, you know. Spirit guides all around you, as you close out some kind of fucked up cycle, start to love yourself, start to speak your truth. That's when it is coming in, the reunion, the soul tie, the wish fulfillment, the awakening, right? Okay, so let's ask about the new person for Aquarius who has no options, no one on the back burner, none. Just you contemplating life. Who's coming in for Aqua? Okay, so first of all, you need to get in alignment with your own soul. I feel you could meet this person at a party. It could be somebody you already know. Could be somebody from childhood. Maybe you're going to a reunion. Maybe you're going to something, I don't know. But I do feel like there's something going on, wherever this is, that you feel like you have to protect yourself. I don't know why. You have to protect yourself. You have to protect your family. But I feel like this is somebody that you know. And, I mean, it is a stable relationship. Could be dealing with a Leo. Strength card is here. But at... So you meet somebody, possibly at a party. It could be somebody that you've known since you were a kid, but you felt like you had to, like, protect yourself from this person. I'm thinking about some mean kid. I don't know why. Someone that was mean to you when you were little. You're like, fuck you. Well, here they are. They're at this party. They're at this reunion now. And maybe they ask you to dance. God, where are these messages coming from today? And you are not quite sure whether you want to dance with this person. But let me tell you that it's a Four of Wands. So if you were to trust this, I think it would be good. But I think more than that, what's happening is what you're feeling about this person. Because I think, honestly, you want to know why I'm feeling? This person might have bullied you as a child. I don't know why I'm getting that. Spirit must be talking crazy to me today, like crazy lots. So I feel like you meet this person or you see this person again at a reunion or something. They ask you to dance. It takes every bit of fucking strength you have to do it. I also feel like what you realize from this person, like while you're even dancing with them, I think you're thinking about the bullying. How you had to protect yourself, how much of a fucker they were. And somewhere in the middle of all that, I feel like you get clarity. Like, oh my God. I wouldn't be this strong if it wasn't for that person. And look at how much they changed. Look at how much I've changed. I don't know. Looks like you guys could be doing something pretty cool together. Chariot card. Making a business. Going on a trip. Having a baby. It's like you're almost perfect opposites. Wow. Never got that before. Spirit's bringing that shit to you. How come? Why would you bring a fucking bully? Oh my God. What the heck, Spirit? What's going on? Because it's part of your healing. It's part of your healing. Like it's something you've been working on. Dude, 888, Lionsgate. Again. So, I mean, this could change your work. It could change what you do for a living. It could change your spirituality level too. I think you're learning so much from this situation. Like, I think you had some serious like dislike for this person. Like, I don't know who it is, but I can feel it. You didn't like them one fucking bit. You're somewhere. I don't know where you are. They ask you to dance. You recognize them. You're like, fuck you. You're thinking that in your head, but you're like, let that go. Like, why are you still carrying that around, right? And I think the reason that you're processing it all is because Spirit wants you to dance with them. I think, honestly, at the end of the dance, or whether the dance is really just one dance or if it's a relationship, I feel what happened is you feel grateful. You're grateful for them. You're grateful you met them. You're grateful they made things right. You're grateful that, I mean, you feel good. You're moving forward. Like maybe what you're realizing too, like in the clarity of it, is how much that person, that bullying, that bullshit really affected you. Your choices, where you went next. You know what I mean? That's, wow. Aquarius. Pretty powerful messages there. A lot of healing going on for yourself and most likely for someone else too. I didn't ask how that was going to turn out because I think it's could be different for everyone. Okay, last sign, finally Pisces. God, thanks you guys for hanging in here with me all this time. Jesus. Okay, Pisces. Last one. General messages for Pisces, Spirit. General messages for Pisces. Okay. The Death card. 5 of Cups. 8 of Swords. Man, Pisces. 3 of Swords and the Justice card. Bottom of the deck. King of Swords and 7 of Wands. General message. There's a transformation happening for you, Pisces. Like, I just feel like somebody lost something, you're heartbroken. I think you're trying to work through it, you know, and you're diving toward the light. You're trying to see it. It's happening. It is happening. You're logically thinking through it in meditation. That's what I'm feeling like is happening here. Tell me what happened? It's got something to do with the Empress and the High Priestess. Well, tell me more. It's not enough. Could be about your mom. Could be about a mom. Someone you see as an Empress. Maybe somebody that you think about. Somebody that maybe lives in the spiritual realm with you, you know, like you're connected spiritually. Someone that's got themselves sort of blocked off. I feel like that's what's changing. So if it's you, 9 of Wands, yeah. So you're either dealing with a lot of pain or you're dealing with someone that has a lot of pain that you're helping, right? I feel like there's some kind of new big idea for you here. It doesn't tell me what hurt you, but it's all the way through this reading. There's something really bothering Pisces. And it's got to do with an empress, as well as the death card, like they're touching one another. So it could be an empress that's going through a transformation. Maybe it's you. You know, Pisces, like what the hell? I just feel like you're guarded and overthinking. I think you're sad. You're trying to let something go. Wheel of Fortune comes in here and says, this shit is over with, man. Let's just show the justice. So here you are thinking in the King of Swords, like you're thinking, you're being logical. You're like, what is the justice in this situation, right? I feel like you're going in deep, talking to Spirit about everything that happened. And you get a knowledge, you get confidence, and you... something coming in stable. Like, wow. This is a fucking complicated last reading. Come on, Pisces. What's going on? You guys got your shit together more than that. I feel like it's somebody you're helping. Is what I feel like. I feel like you're trying to show somebody their magic and help them find their own stability. That's what it is. Okay. Thank you for finally giving me that message. Okay, so I think either someone's helping you or you're helping someone. Like, I don't know, you're giving them good ideas. You're kind of helping them tap in. That's more Pisces than anything, right? They're so tapped in. Maybe you're teaching someone how to think, critical thinking. Somebody how to tap into their higher self, right? But at the very least, you're showing somebody how to love themselves. You're giving them ideas. You're giving them stability. You're giving them your knowledge. You're sharing it. You know? You might be showing them abilities that they have, right? It's got everything to do with the intuition. Like, I don't know. I feel like some of you are teachers. Like you're teaching people how, I don't know, meditate. How to transmute energy. Tell me about their career, Spirit. What's going on with Pisces and their career? You got the Queen of Wands again and the Empress again. Knight. Oh my God. All the same cards. All the same cards. Holy. Oh my God. Repeat. Queen of Wands, Empress, Knight of Wands, the High Priestess, Ace of Cups, the Wheel, Ten of Cups, Ace of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Your career. Is your career tapping in, Pisces? I know you're one of the most tapped in signs of all. But I think you're offering something really beautiful to this Empress. Hope. Knowledge of their higher self. Like it's twice here. I think you love them in some sort of spiritual way. You feel your part in it. Like you know you are destined to do this. You have overwhelming love for them. You do. I think what you're doing is directing them. You're directing them toward their own higher self. I think you're supplying confidence and security just with a kind word, just with a gentle nudge, you know? This is amazing. I've never seen a reading. All day, these readings have been blowing me away. So your career is coming from your heart, you know? And it's teaching. Could be magic. Maybe you're teaching someone how to do magic, you know? At very least, you're giving them confidence, showing them they can do it. I don't know how you're doing it, but you're making them feel like the Empress. getting their creative juices flowing, tapping into their third eye, loving themselves. Making things fair. Really, really beautiful. Okay, let's look at love. That was a lot. Love for Pisces. Those who are married and happily married, show me what's going on their path for Pisces. Okay, North Node shift, right? Understanding your purpose. There's some control issues in the family. I think they're going away. I think you guys are moving forward. New beginnings. Maybe a new job, a new home, right? Or something about money, problems with money. But then there's a breakthrough, an epiphany. Aha! Let's see. Yeah. I think you guys are both loving on yourself pretty good. I think that's pretty cool when I do a reading like that and they tell me that the both of you are loving yourselves. You know what I mean? Because so many times, like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I've just had fucked up relationships, but I always lose myself in a relationship. Like, who the fuck am I really? Do I really like to do what they like to do? Or am I just pretending like I like to do it? Or am I just going along because I don't want to be alone? I don't know. Okay, so complicated love. Let's look at complicated love for Pisces. Complicated love for Pisces. Spirit. Complicated love. All right, so there's a lot of attraction. There's some kind of toxic pattern going on. Triggers, conflict, apologies, right? Of course. But I think it's gonna, that cycle is gonna end. It's about divine timing again. And that shadow side needing to change. Like, so it's all really about loving yourself, you know? It really is. Like, what brings about change in the relationship? Self-love, self-love, self-love. Even if you're not together, just love yourself. It's just, like, let's say this is something that's that's a divine timing thing and they're going to come back. The only way they're going to come back in divine timing is if both people are at the same wavelength. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I feel like we meet people and we're not at all vibing at the same level, you know? I mean, yeah. So, complicated love. And then love, brand new love, right? Isn't that the other one I'm doing? Here, let me look up these ones. Brand new love. Coming in. Ooh! What the hell was that? Did I move? Did I do that? Okay. Brand new love, Pisces. Show me. Ruh-roh. I know. Brand new love for coming in for Pisces. Okay. Oh my god. It's just going to be the same cards. You guys are... I'm not even kidding about the Queen of Wands, the Empress, the High Priestess. It's the same. It's the same motherfucking energy. New love. And it doesn't even matter what deck I use. It's the same message. It's like you guys have some kind of destiny with an Empress, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Wands. Like, I think you're helping someone transform and transmute energy too. Because whoever this is, I'm kind of looking up at, they're just sad as fuck. 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 9 of Wands. And then there's you, kicking it, kicking back, Just being stable, loyal friend. Tapped in. Your brand new love could very well be this person that's come out right from the very beginning. Maybe you haven't. Maybe the person is just too broken. But this really could be your person. You know? Why would the same fucking cards come out 3 times? So, wow. If nothing else, it's a very, very important message to you, right? You're not only healing someone, you're showing them how to heal themselves, how to love themselves. Wow. I don't even know what to say, but I have to say this is my favorite reading. I don't know what you're doing, Pisces, but good job. All right. That's their complicated love sign. Did I finish with the brand new? I think I did. Did I skip something for Pisces? Okay. I don't know. Pisces, I feel like Pisces is doing a lot of work right now. And it isn't about, honestly, there's no selfishness. Like, this is just really beautiful. I feel like, here's what I see. I feel like Pisces knows somebody that's in trouble. Not in trouble like with the law, but in trouble. Like, it's somebody that's hurting so goddamn bad. And they don't even know what to do. And Pisces realizes that all they really need to do is see the justice in the situation, you know, whatever it was that broke down in their life. But this person is guarded. They're not really sure what to think. And so slowly but surely, Pisces is just showing them their own strength. They're showing them what they already have in the palm of their hand. They're not giving them anything. They're showing them that they already have it. Pisces is actually helping elevate this person to the point where they can heal themselves, right? And it looks to me like the new love coming in for the one who doesn't have any on the back burner, it's that same person. It's that same Empress, that same Queen of Wands that you've been working with. And I think what you're working with is just, I don't know, maybe that they're seeing their value or something. I don't know, but that's the coolest reading I've probably ever done. All right, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Man, I'm tired. Talk to you later. Bye.